Welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
Hey everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. I'm glad you're here because you're listening to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet. It's the Xbox Drive. I'm on a Skype call with my friends Fee, Bowza, and Mitch1116. Hello there, Mitch Power 1116.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. Bowza's got a nice haircut. Bowza, you look great.
Look at me, a little bit of red up in there.
Oh,
Maybe dyed a little bit. The red sticks to the gray one, so...
I like how half of your haircut is kind of like my haircut, but then the other half is like Mitch's.
100%. 100% checks out.
Yeah. Hi, Fee. Fee's here. Hello, Fee. Hello.
Fee has a lot more hair than all of us.
All of us combined.
Yeah,
it's
for
true.
real.
It's true.
Fee, how the hell are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Tell me the truth.
I'm really excited. It's the weekend.
Great.
I believe that.
That got Mitch a little bit. That was good. Hey, Mitch, I know you haven't played Forza, and we're going to talk a lot about Forza here tonight. So I want to start off this week like we do each and every bloody week with our Geek Outs, and I'm starting with you. The floor is yours, my friend. Take it away.
I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know.
I can't geek out about Forza. Know what I can geek out about? The fact that I was actually productive on Sunday and I listed a bunch of shit on eBay and a lot of it's selling. So I can be happy about that. So shout out to productivity and selling things that you don't need and getting money in return, because that's way better. So yeah, I sold a bunch of, I just put everything on there, which took way longer than I thought. Like way longer than I thought. But I sold literally 3 Kingdom Hearts games within an hour of posting it.
Wow.
They were gone so fast. And then I've sold
Shocking,
a couple.
I know.
Yeah, right. I've sold a couple of my Xbox controllers. Yeah,
Like what?
I got some stuff.
You still have a full wall behind you.
I do. I sold the duplicates that I have.
Oh, the duplicates.
What did I sell?
Yes.
I sold both Halo controllers, the Halo 5 Master Chief and the lock controller.
Yep.
I just sold the Doom one today. That went out the door like literally earlier today.
Very nice. Where did you say where you're selling them? eBay or Marketplace?
Just eBay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Nice. You're shipping them around the world?
I am. Well, mostly United States. Yeah, I'm not shipping them
nice.
worldwide. That's for sure. Because God knows shipping anything outside of the United States is super expensive. Fun fact. You know what I will say? Shout out to my local mom and pop office store. Here's why.
Okay.
I did not know if you purchase postage through eBay, they give you a discount that is nowhere else. Apparently buying it through eBay, instead of like, I would just go to the store and be like, hey, I need to send it here. Can I pay for postage?
that's
And they're
hilarious.
like, of course.
Yeah.
But then they were like, I told them I was selling on eBay. She's like, stop right now.
Yeah.
And she's like, you shouldn't do this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's just, she goes, you get a discount through eBay. And I looked and it was like noticeably different. Significantly different. And she's like, you can get a QR code. We'll print the label for you. We'll weigh the package for you, all that stuff. Just bring it boxed here and you're good. And
That's
shout out to
nice.
them.
That's nice
They're
of
awesome.
them to say.
That is very
Yeah.
nice of them to say, but also they sell boxes there and I don't have any boxes. So I still go there. They still get my business because I'm buying packages and stuff from them, boxes that are the right size and stuff. Yes, Bowza.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I know you get like Amazon 30-second delivery. How do you not have boxes?
So here's the thing. I do have boxes. I do. However, there's certain things that like I don't have envelopes for like games.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Fair.
I do need to go to Amazon and they actually sell like packages. They actually sell those padded envelopes. So I actually probably should pick some of those up. But no, I actually did use an Amazon box today for the Doom controller. So yes, I did use some, and Jen will come up to me and be like, is this a good box or should I just toss this one? I'm like, I bet I can find something
I've
for
been
that.
there.
Go ahead. Say,
I know that
keep
life.
Keep it. Keep it. And now I have a pile of Amazon boxes right there just in case some of this random shit sells. So
yeah, man.
some of my bigger item things have not sold yet. They have watchers. I'm about to send out some feels.
They have watchers.
Cool thing too.
Yep.
eBay has a thing where you could actually notify the watchers if you put it on a sale. And I'm like,
Yep.
I like that.
It's amazing.
I like that. It's like, hey, see you looking at that super duper limited edition Kingdom Hearts game. You want it for a little bit cheaper? Also, the make offers thing, I'm very happy they're not Facebook make offers because those Facebook people will gut you. They'll be like selling something for $50 and they'll be like, can I get it for like 10? Like, no, no, we're not doing that.
You never know.
Those eBay people, though, they've hit me
Very
some
reasonable.
offers.
They
I'm
know
like,
what's up.
Yeah,
Yep.
100% reasonable. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, and they're paying for shipping too. So
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you can keep
it
using
works.
eBay because GameStop isn't buying them and running it into the ground. So that's nice.
what a weird thing.
What a weird
that out of
thing.
nowhere, you're like, hey, GameStop, where do you have $56 billion sitting? Because last
don't.
time I checked, you were on the verge of bankruptcy like 3 years ago. Like, I don't know where you got all this money out of nowhere, but yeah. And I love how eBay straight up was just like, nah, bro, we're good. Like, that was
Yeah.
their like official statement, was like, hard pass. Thanks, guys.
We don't find your offer credible or attractive or whatever that is.
No, it was like, damn.
Oh man, that's
let
going
them
in the
know,
2026 yearbook. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the year, we look back on like the things that happened this year, and the eBay decline of the GameStop offer is going to be there. Yeah, good stuff. Nice.
No, it
All
was really
right.
cool.
Post your, post your link for your eBay store in the, in the chat in the show notes, dude.
Yeah, if people want to go do that, yeah. I'll
buy
put that in there.
Mitch's stuff.
Shameless plug like Sean did, his wish
Yeah,
list.
go to ebay.com/MitchPower1116.
Funny enough, that's my name on eBay.
There
Funny
you go.
enough. Yeah.
Guys, go. Oh man, let's go check it out. ebay.com.com/MitchPower1116.
Does that work?
Oh.
Just the straight slash like that?
That's it. No, it gives me an error. Let's
Okay.
see. What is the shortcut here?
I'll
Let's
find it.
this.
I'll find it. I'll get it for you guys. I'll get it for you guys.
Okay. All right. Great geek out. We love
you.
eBay around these parts.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta love it.
Oh man, Bowser, good to have you back. I think you were missing last week, right? Were you missing last week, or somebody was missing? Were you here last week? I don't know.
I think I was here last week.
We need to start taking
memorable.
attendance. I need to
don't
like
know, man.
fill out like a
check
Scantron
sheet.
sheet or something. Yeah. That'd take you back with the Scantron.
Oh my
Everybody
god.
get your number 2 pencils. Heck yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That'd be
Old
good
people
stuff.
only. Oh, good stuff. Bowser, good to see you anyways, whether you're here or not last week. Great to have you. You look great. What are you geeking
Thanks.
out about?
I got a new tech gadget.
Oh, is it because
Once
of Mitch?
again, Mitch Power, 1116, spent all my money. In his defense, I asked him a question, and he helped find me a good solution. So he was helpful. But
Very nice.
I got a beautiful new headset.
I think
This
it's
is
gorgeous.
the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Omni,
My
dark
God.
blue.
Oh, is that
and-
in blue?
Yeah, dark blue.
Yeah, it looks straight, not blue.
It looks very
Yeah,
black.
well,
Yeah.
It's very dark blue. So this little doodad, I discovered, can play 4 different audio sources at once. I
Ultimate
ran a test.
multitasking.
I had my laptop connected USB, my Xbox USB, my Switch 2 over 3.5 millimeter audio jack, and my phone on Bluetooth, all playing at the same time. Now, I almost
Crazy.
stroked out and died, but I'm telling
Right.
you it's possible.
Mm.
The more
Good thing they
the
capped
reason-
it at 4.
Yeah.
You'd be really
Yeah.
in trouble if they
Yeah,
went
yeah.
5 or 6.
100%.
Yeah, I'd be in trouble. Definitely dead by now. Now, what I wanted, I don't need that many at a time. I usually only have 2 audio sources at a time.
For sure.
I'm either in Discord or listening to a stream or a podcast and then playing a game.
Yeah.
What I wanted is the other feature. It has 3 USB connections, so that's going to be PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Switch can be the 3.5 millimeter. Don't
And
care.
you don't have to be flipping cords
I don't
around
have to
for one-
switch cords around.
That's nice.
Then what
Oh,
else I
there's
bought
more.
is a 50-foot HDMI cable.
Yes, you did.
Because now all of those need to sit near me because the PC that's in control and that the hub connects to, like, all that has to be close by, right?
Okay.
And now I'm going to have an HDMI switch there, and I'm going to run the HDMI cord through the wall underneath
Yes.
the basement, back
Yes.
up behind the TV. It's going to be crazy.
That's how you do it. That's how
I'm
you
putting
do it,
green
Bowser.
jeans to work.
Yes.
She literally
That's
has like a
hilarious. You're
command.
not even
She
doing it
has a
yourself. I
command
love it.
center. She has a command center of consoles and everything. It's like right next to her. So she's like, I want Xbox. Button. TV's already good. Headset's good.
Oh, that's so
I will
good.
say the crazier thing to me is it's not just audio, but the mic works on all of them at the same time.
Oh, that's
the mic
crazy.
works into Discord. It works on Xbox in-game chat. It works on phone Bluetooth, all at the same time. And I'm
That's
like,
how it should be.
yeah.
This is the future, after all.
Dude,
Yeah.
we're finally getting there. So
Mm-hmm.
my previous solution, I had another SteelSeries Arctis headset, but I could do Bluetooth and then the USB dongle plugged into one of my consoles. I forget where I was going with this. I don't know what happened.
I'll
Oh,
have to keep track of.
so
You almost
it was
stroked out there.
USB. The problem is Xbox's USB for headsets is different than everything else.
Mhm.
So, like, if you wanted it on Xbox, you'd have to flip the switch on it. Well, it's across the room currently. But I did have a USB switch, like multiple USB
Like a hub?
connections going to one.
Okay.
So I had like the headset dongle plugged into that, and I could switch it between the PlayStation and the Switch.
My God.
And then I had my Xbox wireless headset for Xbox. But I don't want two headsets. I want one headset to rule them all, and I have it. And it's
SteelSeries.
comfortable and wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, Mitch.
That's the other thing. Like, it actually is nice. Like, and like, it technically does all these things you
The-
want it to, but also it feels comfy. That's what I find probably most problematic with a lot of headsets for me is like, they're just not comfy or they look silly or whatever. Like, there's something, kind of wrong with it. Sorry, but I interrupted. Go ahead, Mitch.
No, so like funny thing is I am always in the market of a new headset. Simply
Always?
because here's the thing. I love my Astro A50. I really
Okay.
do. It works really well. I am in a similar situation where like things can plug into it. The difference is I have a capture card in my computer to where I can hear all my games. I don't need multiple USB things, right? But I always get fearful of this thing breaking because this model of Astro, they no longer make. So like if this breaks, I'm either going on eBay getting an old model that's used or not brand new,
Ew.
or
No,
I'm trying
we're
to
not,
find.
we're
yeah,
not using
exactly.
used
Not on my
headsets.
ears.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
Or I have to go try to find a new headset. And there's so many headsets that I tried. There was another SteelSeries previously I tried that did almost everything I needed to, but not everything. And then I saw this at Best Buy when I went there to go get my power supply the other day. I went there and I was like, what is this? This is a new SteelSeries. I have no idea what this is. And literally a day later, Bowser's like, do you know of a headset? I'm like, I actually do. Check this out. And then as soon as she got it, I go, I need you to try X, Y, and Z. Like, I need you to try all of these things to see if this is a viable option in case this thing just decides to break one day. And yeah, it
That's
all
the
works.
one.
Like all of it. And I'm like, and yeah, and also the infinite battery thing. I will say when I do this thing, I do these 24-hour streams. I have to plug it in. That's got the hot swap batteries. You can just infinite battery. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
that
two
means.
batteries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it charges
like a
in
wireless
the base.
drill. Look at you.
Yeah, exactly. And literally,
I'm
so you
not a
just pop
fan
it
mostly
open.
of wireless accessories on my computer. Like mostly everything, actually, if not everything, is plugged in. My mouse, even though there's a wireless option, my mouse is always plugged in. My headphones, I've actually removed the battery. I don't even want the wireless. When things run out of batteries, I lose my mind. Like, no, I just want
That's
it
fair.
wired, whatever. But that's just me. I'm an old man. I don't even like texting on my phone, Mitch. It
That's true.
doesn't
I found that out today.
autocorrect. I'm an old soul because I'm an
That's
old
okay.
man. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm like I said, I'm very happy that Bowser found a headset she likes, and I'm also very happy to find a replacement for me in the future.
yeah.
The only thing I will say I don't like about your headset, these have fabric. Yours has the plastic or the leather, pleather, whatever. That's the only thing that weirds me out because I get hot.
You sweat too much. Yeah.
I sweat.
Yeah, I've got my hair like a leather pleather or whatever.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Sealant.
These ones are fabric. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
that'd
them a
be
little
nice.
bit. Yeah, but that's it. Otherwise, Fee does not approve. Fee approves of the pleather things. Okay,
I
cool.
do because I wear makeup, Mitch. That
Heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it would just rub off on fabric.
I've had
That
that
makes
before
sense.
with these headphones, and
Yep,
they
you
were
can wipe
like
off the pleather
gray.
real easy.
Correct.
That's true.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The thing I like, these pop off, and I can just wash
whoa.
them if I need to. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's
I'm
what I'm
glad
saying,
it
this
wasn't
headset
your
I
actual
have is
ear that you
really
popped
nice.
off that quick.
Yeah.
It wasn't like some sort of
Yeah.
prosthetic or something. They were just like, oh no.
Right.
Mitch's fake ear and his glass eye. What else? What else is going on here?
My
Goodness
arm, and I
gracious.
just detach it. Just
Oh
like
God,
pops
that'd be
off.
great. That actually be
That'd be
kind of like the
crazy.
moment in Terminator when
I just watched Terminator 2 the other day, dude, and he just hands him a knife and goes, "Show him." I'm like, "Yeah, this part's
Yep.
awesome."
what's his first
Yeah.
name? Dyson. What's his first name? Charles Dyson.
Miles.
Miles
No.
Dy-
Was it Miles?
Something.
Might have been.
I don't know. Yeah.
I
think
remember
it was-
Dyson.
Oh my God,
watching that as a kid
Miles! I
being-
think she says. I think
I
his
remember-
wife is
yeah.
screaming. Mm-hmm.
I remember
Shout out
being
to Terminator.
horrified at that part, by the way, with the knife and
Oh,
like
of course.
show him. I was a kid, freaked out. I was like,
Yep.
"Hey, that's wild."
You must have seen
So-
that one before the first Terminator, where he's fixing his eye. He fixes his eyeball.
Yes, I
in the
did
first
actually.
one.
I did see the second one first.
That one's worse. I think that one's worse. Anyway,
By the way, one of the best sequels ever. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, no, I'm with you. Bowser's, are you geeking out about anything else? What's on your microphone there? He looks like you got like cotton candy. Maybe I'm just hungry. What is that little cute little guy? Is that Axolotl?
Axolotl.
Yeah, that's
Well,
nice.
and
oh snap,
koala
we're just
from
loading up
Fulia. Yeah.
little plushies. on
Might
the
as well
microphone.
decorate this big old mic arm. What else
I'm
am I
with
going to
you.
do with it?
Nothing. Talk
Nothing.
into it.
Make it
Yeah.
pretty.
Sweet. Fee,
That's it
Hey.
for me.
Hey.
you're a Colorado Avalanche. I don't know if you've realized this. You
Oh,
are
I get-
assigned, of course, to the Colorado Avalanche in the NHL playoff tournament for the Stanley Cup to determine the game that I will play next and review on the Carpool Gaming channel of winners. Your Colorado Avalanche are unstoppable. They've lost like one game.
They have. Sean, I have notifications on my phone now.
Do you
for when
really?
they actually start playing. I get notifications every time they get a point.
Oh, wow. I thought
believe
I was
me.
updating you on this. That's why I was kind of bringing this
Oh,
up.
I
but you're-
appreciate
you're-
it.
Okay.
No, the moment I found out that I got this particular team, I'm like, this year I'm going to stay on top of the updates.
Yeah.
And I went in and I was just like, make sure to update me every time they play. And so you can do that, by the way. If you go through Google, you can set it up so you get notifications every single time. So
Yep.
that's
Well-
what happens now.
You're the only one left on this podcast. My Edmonton Oilers are gone. Bows's Pittsburgh Penguins are gone. Mitch Powers' Utah Mammoth are gone.
Yeah.
That's it. They're on to the Western Finals. They will face off against the Las Vegas Golden Knights, who is, I think, Trucker Sloth is the Vegas Golden Knights. So hopefully Trucker Sloth has, I don't know, man. Baldur's Gate's intimidating me, okay? I just got to come out and say it. Like, you've selected Baldur's Gate 3 as your choice, and this is the game. This is how it
She's
works.
killing it.
But I'm a little frightened that I've got 120 hours of video game coming down here.
Well-
And just when all the games are coming out, man, I want to play Forza, I want to play Bizarros, I got to play all these games. And Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to be playing this until 2030. What the hell?
Sure will. It'll be great. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for you.
Yeah, Yarden says start giving Sean some BG3 lore each episode. That's his rest of the year. Yeah. Yeah. I might have to. What if I were to take like a week off, or a week or two? It would barely put a dent into this thing. Like if I took time off work to get through this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You need 3 weeks off to just sit and play the
Like
game.
work weeks. If I put in 8
Yes.
hours a day every day for 3 weeks. Good Lord.
I got my first playthrough done in 85 hours, Sean.
I
Only 2
understand
weeks.
that,
You're
but
fine.
sometimes we need to like translate this into real world time. Like sometimes we talk about all these hours and it's like, but like how do you chop that up into shifts? You know what I
It's
mean?
2 work weeks.
Yeah. Give or take.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Just play 2 hours a day. That's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to just play 2 hours a
The
day
rest
for
of
the
your
rest of
life.
the year. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm intimidated. Anyway, good for you.
Yeah,
You picked a
thank
good
you.
team. Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
McKinnons. Your McKinnon, Nathan McKinnon scored one hell of a goal to get
Was
this
that
thing
him
going,
that
man.
did that crazy behind, like in between his legs goal?
Oh no, that was Mitch Marner for the Vegas Knights. That was nuts.
Holy shit, that was
Yeah.
crazy. I watched
He
that.
got ran out of town from the Toronto Maple Leafs because he wasn't doing enough, and now he's over in Vegas just crushing it. Hockey rules, you guys. I'm sorry, hockey is great. Shout out to playoff hockey, especially. Nuts to baseball or whatever people were watching on the Nintendo Drive earlier this week. Playoff hockey's where it's at.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you geeking out about?
Sean, I'm going to shout out someone. Now, I
Oh.
can't shout them out directly. They asked specifically not to be shouted out whatsoever. However, Sean, for the longest time, no, it's not K. It is not K. So for the longest time, we didn't get the K-pop Demon Hunters like bundle, like the McDonald's back. You know what I mean, Sean? Well, guess
Yes.
what?
Yeah,
This
it's here.
person sent it the American version because we assumed it was never coming to Canada. This person, phenomenal, super freaking nice. Thank you to the person who sent this out to me. It means a lot. However, unfortunately, a week later, not a week later, they announced, guess what's coming to Canada? The K-pop Demon Hunters bundle. And do you know what happened? I now have 2 boxes. One has the English and the French, and then
Nice.
the one, yeah.
Oh,
so
they
now
put French on the. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, everything.
So
Yeah.
it has French. It also has a little it has a little maple leaf. Did you know that? It has a little maple leaf on the M. There you go.
Yep.
Oh my God, I did not notice that. That is hilarious.
Yeah, so that's for the Canadian ones. The American ones don't get a cool little thing on your like McDonald's emblem. I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that. But
And
yeah.
it's an adult Happy Meal. That's right?
It sure
it's an
is.
adult Happy Meal. I love that they do this now.
Oh,
Yes.
it's adult.
It's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
It's just more food
I mean,
and
I don't know if I would.
$15.
I don't know if I put adult.
That's more or less what it is. It's $15. It's
Yeah.
But yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, Mitch.
No. Go ahead.
No.
Finish.
No, what were we gonna say, Mitch?
No, go ahead. Finish. I will let you finish, and I will say my thing after.
I was just gonna say it was very interesting. Now I have 2 boxes, and now I have 2 that I'm gonna display somewhere on the back here. I don't know where to put it, but there you go. What were you gonna say, Mitch?
I went and I ordered 2 breakfast sandwiches from McDonald's the other day, and a small Coke. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not go through the app, unfortunately. I just did a normal order. I go and they say your total is going to be $19 and something, and I'm like, hold on a minute.
It's insane out there, man.
Did you just say $19? And they're like, yeah, the 2 sandwiches and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, this is McDonald's, right? Am I in the right place?
Right. I'm like, hold on a minute.
You walk outside, look at the sign on the building, like, no, this is a McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm like, where am I? Does Five Guys make breakfast sandwiches now? What the hell?
It's
the
crazy.
2 and a small Coke, 19. I'm like, yeah.
19.
Shout out, always use the app, guys. Also go to Wendy's. Do that too.
Shout out Wendy's.
Yeah, I can go to Whataburger for 2 breakfast sandwiches and a small Coke. It's like $12. It probably
Shout out
tastes better
Whataburger.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just
don't have
weird.
it,
It's
shout
just
out.
so weird. She's like, I don't know what the hell that is, but okay, shout out to them.
I know what
yeah.
it is. We just don't have it.
Yeah.
Good
Also
name.
found out you guys don't have Targets. That's weird.
No, we did.
We did.
They tried. Yeah.
They tried. They failed miserably.
All right.
People
What's
went
up,
there
Elsa?
for like shooting accessories and they got confused. The name didn't match the
Target. Yeah,
the
we need it
store.
more literal. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Since we're completely derailed and we're on the fast food train, I want to tell you all about a dream I had the other night.
Hell yes.
My dream, I was on a work trip and I wanted breakfast from Taco Bell.
Okay.
Mind you, I have never bought Taco Bell breakfast in my life. I've had it a few times and it's good. No problem against it, but just never comes to my mind. So I drove to a Taco Bell and it had like some weird name, and apparently it was like the training Taco Bell, where like it's all like people learning how to work at Taco Bell, and they
Yep,
screwed
this makes
everything
sense.
up. It was
Yep.
awful.
Yep. Dream logic. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how
What do
my
you think it
my
means?
dream went. It means I have anxiety.
It always means anxiety, no matter what the dream is. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well, we shall go. I think
Yeah,
in Canada
maybe
we
I'll
had
get
Taco
Taco Bell.
Time.
I'm going out tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll get Taco Bell breakfast tomorrow.
We have Taco Bell here.
We,
But I
do,
don't
we have
think
that
Taco
also,
Bell.
but we also
Yeah.
have Taco Time. It's a little
We don't have
cactus.
Taco Time here.
Yeah, little cactus on the outside of the.
I don't know what
building,
Taco Time
yeah.
is.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
Are you
I
shouting
interrupted.
anything else out or geeking out about anything else?
Yeah, Sean, guess what?
Oh, okay.
So, okay, as we all know, I like books.
You
I
do?
have a cat. Do you know what the natural
Yes.
progression is after that?
A dog?
Plants. Your girl got some plants this week.
yeah, that
I got
is-
a lot. Yeah. So, yep.
Okay.
That checks out.
Yeah, it does check out dramatically. So yes, I had a few jade plants. Had to repot those, but I went to a place in Halifax. Actually, it's in Dartmouth. And it's called Audrey's Little Shop of Plants. Sean,
It's always an
Little Shop
Audrey.
of Horrors.
Yeah.
And so this place, phenomenal.
Great.
I went there. Everything was organized. I said, hey, I'm brand new to this. I have a cat. what can you recommend? And this girl did the tour. She took me around her store and showed me absolutely everything I could purchase, recommended things that were like beginner friendly, not so beginner friendly, things that she's just like, never get this. It's cute, but don't get this. And I'm like, okay, I'll listen to you. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, I have 2 new plants. This one, I thought it was sold out. This is called Goldfish, Tropicana, and it's supposed to, like, you want to know why it says it's called a goldfish? Because it grows little flowers that look like a little goldfish. Now, of course, this is a little baby, but yeah, what a cute little plant. Unfortunately, Seymour did not help me. I can't see. But then I also got another plant over here, Dracaena magnica.
Oh, I thought you named it.
No, these are the Latin names for them, actually.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, so this is the
I'll
other
catch
one.
up.
Whee!
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So now I have 2 new plants, and I have a bunch of jade plants, and that's pretty much all I'm geeking out about. Because I've been looking at this all entire week, and I was trying to figure out what plants I wanted to get, because I want to get a bunch, because I'm super obsessed now. Yes, Bowza.
Did they advise you for or against spider plants?
She didn't even talk about spider plants.
What is that?
It's a plant that's actually really easy to grow, but apparently it's another cat hallucinogenic plant.
Oh, yes. She showed me that, and she's just like, this is something your cats will really like. It's like as addictive as catnip, and I'm like, I can't do that.
Yep. Everybody knows catnip, but yeah, people don't think about spider plants.
No, I'm not going to put spider plant. Yeah, I can't do that. No, she was obsessed with Hoya, so she showed me like 5 different versions of Hoyas that she has, and I'm like, I have no sweet clue, so I only bought 2 this time, because I'm like, I need to start off slowly.
Yep.
Because I already have a bunch of jade plants. So yeah, there we go.
Very
Another
nice.
geeko. And now I'm going to just have a bunch of plants, slowly but surely, all around. That's my other geeko.
I like it. Plants really, I mean this in the best, most positive way possible, but plants are pretty geeky. Like, they really,
Oh, yeah.
like, they're like almost like that. I think they're adjacent to also tropical fish. I think if you had like a fish tank in the room, like, you're kind of in the same zone. You got to work out the pH of the water, you know? But like, shout out, I don't
the
mean
watering
to make it sound
schedule.
nerdy.
Yep.
I love taking care of tropical fish. I was there. I lived that life, you guys. I was there.
want to fish. That's like probably the next step, because I'm like, I really like fish, but I also have
Me too.
a cat who goes
I had
nuts
all the
for-
books. My dad got me like this book when we were growing up, like a gigantic, thick, like twice the thickness of a phone book, all the types of tropical fish. And we like, I treated it like a Sears catalog. I'm like, I want that one. I want my neon tetras. I want my red-tailed sharks. I want that little like plecostomus. You gotta have a plecostomus in the bottom, just to eat all the algae at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? But they can get pretty enormous. They get as big as the tank will allow. So don't you guys get me started on tropical fish. Bet you weren't
like we already
expecting that.
I wasn't, but I'm here for it. Yeah.
Yeah, Seth in the chat says, and you didn't know what sea monkeys were? I didn't know what that was. I had betas. Yes, I had the Siamese fighting fish. Those are pretty cool. I don't know if that's their real name, or maybe that's offensive. I'm not sure. But betas are cool too. I've had lots of fish. Here's the reason you might be asking, why don't you have fish now? I have been scarred to death by fish dying overnight, and the other fish not caring that was once their friend. They eat the shit out of those
ruthless.
dead fish. They are ruthless. And I just got tired of because they eventually, some or all of them will die. And I didn't like scooping them up, half their bodies. And I didn't like that. So now I'll just, maybe I'll get like a video playing on one of these screens constantly, like an idle game of a tropical fish tank. We have our fires, our log fires, our Yule log fires for Christmas. We should just have like a nice koi fish tank, you know? How's that?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's my geek out. Tropical fish.
Tropical fish.
Tropical fish rule. I'm going to skip out actually on my geek out, because I've been playing so much Forza Horizon that I'm going to be talking a lot about that this podcast, but also I think that was maybe enough about tropical fish. So shout out to that. And I think there's somebody coming down the hallway anyway.
Housekeeping.
I just heard her. Get on in here, housekeeping lady.
Housekeeping lady, thank you so much for being here. I just spilled so much Dr. Pepper over here, which is why I was AFK for a second. I spilled so much. so much.
Don't be
I had to
wasting
clean
good
it.
Dr. Pepper.
I'm so sad right now. It's on my green screen. I tried to clean it. Housekeeping lady, please help me while I read
Mitch.
this. Thank you so much. It's fine. It's fine. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Housekeeping, everybody. Make sure you guys go to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Why? Because there's exclusive content there. You got to be there for it. Like the new episode of The GUIs that's live on early access on Tuesday, May 19th, which is this Tuesday. Hits the free feed on Thursday, May 21st. Seth and Fulia did a review discussion and spoiler cast for Mixtape. Sean's game of the year so far.
I haven't played Mixtape. That's Dispatch that I don't like. Don't get me mixed up here. Pardon the pun. But I haven't played Mixtape. I don't know anything about it. It does look like my kind of game. But Dispatch is the one that's overrated that I can speak to from personal experience. I don't know about Mixtape. I don't know anything about it.
Well, like I said, if you guys want to experience Mixtape, it's on Game Pass, so go check it out there. It's like 3 hours long, supposedly, so go do that.
Yeah.
Of course, while you're there on that good old Patreon, you can also check out Amanda's episode of Pants, which is currently live. And then Sean's episode of Pants is up next. When are you recording that?
Tomorrow. Ask your questions, everybody. Ask your bloody... I haven't recorded it just yet. When am I supposed to have done that? This was a great week for this to have landed on. Finish up my review for Forza. I'm doing this tonight. I'm doing my long run tomorrow. It's going to be great. So ask me whatever you guys want. That's the whole point. You can literally ask me anything. And if you don't ask, that's fine. That's fine.
Absolutely. That's fine. But also ask, though. Be nice. Ask a bunch of questions. Give them a bunch of things to talk about. Ask them crazy things.
Ask me about tropical fish.
There you go.
Do it. You won't.
There you go. Ask me why I don't have plants.
You won't. New episode of the real Carpool Gaming podcast. That could literally be about anything for Patreon's podcast featuring Sean and Amanda is available exclusively now on Patreon. Not coming to free feeds. Get on that Patreon and listen to it. Where they talk about Amanda's experience with the Boston Marathon and how to do hard things and achieve your goals.
Pretty good.
Amanda runs really fast, everybody. Just a reminder.
I can't believe she talks to us. She's so elite that we call.
I can't believe she has slows down enough to talk to us.
Seriously. Yeah.
You guys were having a discussion earlier about shoe threads, and she was like, you shouldn't only wear those shoes on your big run. And I'm like, I didn't know that there were shoes for special occasions like that. Like,
oh, yeah.
I mean,
they have carbon fiber in them, like some of the hoods in the cars in Forza Horizon. That's how we link that. And also, Amanda can stop yelling at me. Amanda's sort of like my unofficial coach as my marathon training is underway. And I did get I got these little gel things. These are, look. Each piece isn't all that much money, but they add up, okay? And they're kind of gooey and goopy, so hopefully that works out, and hopefully it doesn't make me...
Those are meant to be eaten while you run during your crazy run?
I gotta do it tomorrow. I'm doing 25 or 26 kilometers tomorrow is the plan, and apparently if I don't eat something during that time, I'll die or something bad will happen.
Rad. Well, I'm glad she told you about that so you could stick around and we don't have to tell you you're peacefully resting or whatever dumb thing you say when we're gone.
Honestly, you'll have like a day of it and then you'll move on. So who cares?
You can support the show entirely for free by giving everybody a 5-star review, which I still have yet to give a 5-star review. But after this morning's stream where Sean told me to shut the F up, I'll give it a 1-star review. Don't worry about it.
Damn.
Of course, tell your friends about the show because we always have great, times here. We always talk about random things. Like Taco Bell breakfast made by trainees, and Sean buying random things to eat while he runs. So make sure you guys go there and share that with a friend. Of course, the current Backtrackers game is Skate Story, which is happening on Saturday, May 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern. And the current Book Crafters theme is Judge a book by its cover, read something pretty. Saturday, May 16th, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Fee, do you have a pretty book?
Yeah, I sure do. It's the book I'm currently reading. This bad boy. I'm still gonna shout this out because this book is huge, guys.
That's ridiculous.
That's too many pages.
So many words.
So many words.
I'm also. I wish I should have brought it over. I'm currently also reading the comic, the Revival, which is one that Sean has been also checking out. Sean can show it
here. It's
Heck
right
yeah.
here.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
not too far into it though, but it's very good. It's very good so
because
far.
I also have the compendium, which has all 24 volumes.
I'm not a fan of the compendium as a format. Like it's a soft cover, like it's a paperback, but it's like 400 pages or something crazy, or 1,000 pages.
It's 1,200 pages long.
1,200. That's a lot of pages.
It's huge. It is like I actually had to switch over to the Libby version on my iPad because I was getting literally exhaustion from keeping it in my arms. I was just like my arms are getting too heavy. I tried to put a pillow down to read it, and then my lap was just like getting crushed, and I'm like I can't do this. Yeah. I gotta switch over. So
Okay, so
we go.
how many
Oh,
pages into
here
the
it is.
1,200 pages are you? Like, yeah, how many?
Jesus.
Look at the thing.
So this
That's
is the
too many pages.
compendium.
Yeah.
I'm currently like almost to the end of 2. So I'm
200?
thinking like no, like end of like volume 2. So I think I'm like this much into it right now.
Volume 2. Okay.
I don't think
So-
I've read 1,200 pages in my whole damn life. Like, that's insane. That's in one book you got there.
Yeah, this is I'm not going to show what I'm currently on because it's gruesome.
Very
but-
violent. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You don't have to. We don't have to get that explicit tag.
No.
It's
but
cool.
no, the art style is just beautiful. Like this cover,
Yep.
like I'm obsessed with it. Like the realism and then like the flat like flowers. So stunning.
Pretty
But it's
great.
so
There you go.
heavy.
There's an old lady at the start, and apparently like something happens where these people can't die, and she's just like plucking out her teeth, and they just keep growing back, and that's weird, man. This like comics rule, dude. Like we don't even talk about comics around here, but like there's some good stuff out there. Shout out to comics, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah.
sitting here for the rest of the episode.
To make sure
They're
you
like
guys
books
are
with
there
pictures,
tomorrow. Yeah, it's got pictures. I'm all about
Yep.
them pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Picture books.
And it's got little amounts of words, so I can actually feel like I turn a page in a decent amount of time instead of
That's
just
right.
sitting there like.
Older
what I
comics,
mean?
too many words. If you go back, it's too many words. Like, just get to the point. The newer comics a little snappier. It's pretty good.
There you go.
Everybody
Absolutely.
reads
So-
Scott Pilgrim. What are you doing out there? Just do that. That's your entry
Absolutely.
point. Bowser didn't
So-
like that one. You didn't like that
And
one?
you guys can go do that tomorrow in
Oh,
Book
okay.
Crafters when you read something pretty. So,
Bowser doesn't like
And,
Scott Pilgrim?
I mean,
I
don't
okay.
care. Over-
I was in a bad way when the movie was playing in my presence.
I didn't say watch Scott Pilgrim.
I know, but that's all I know about it is
That's
from
fair.
the movie.
I didn't love the movie. Just to be fair, I didn't love the movie. I think the books are great. Because I'm saying
played
the
that-
books are better. Bleh. I was one of those guys.
They played that
usually
movie
is.
at my gym the other day. In that room that I was
What
telling
are
you
the
guys
chances?
about. Yeah. Yeah, they play a lot of random stuff, dude. They were playing the Hunger Games in there, which I also watched all the Hunger Games movies recently again.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good to play at the
Movies.
gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they
You
play
don't
stuff
have to
like
be out of
Kill
that.
shape
people?
one in the
Yeah.
Hunger Games. Mhm.
Yeah, I'd be the first to die, no doubt.
Oh,
100%.
yeah. I'd be the third.
100%.
I'd be this. I'd come in second place. That'd be my luck.
I might be a little better because I wouldn't go to like the cornucopia and try to fight for a weapon. I'd just like limp off to the woods,
Yeah.
and I could
just turn
maybe
around and
survive
run
for a
away.
while just on my existing body weight. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Oh,
the first to
I'm-
die, maybe,
I'm-
but
I can miss a couple meals. I'm fine. I
no.
ain't got nothing to worry about.
What would be
Yep.
worse, dying first or dying like coming in second place? Second place,
Oh.
like that's rough. That's
Yeah,
rough.
because you did
like
all,
a
maybe
all
I
that
should
other
just run
nonsense
straight
just
for
to
the-
still not win. Yeah.
I'll just run straight for the cornucopia and get it over with.
Get her over with. Yeah. Shout out to the cornucopia though. What a name.
Yeah.
Yeah. They literally took it away from Fruit of the Loom, and apparently that was never
Yeah.
a thing now.
I don't know, man.
I don't buy it.
I'm
don't
not
buy
buying
it.
it.
Yeah, there was definitely a cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom. That's all the only reason any of us know what it is.
Seriously. Yeah. 100%. They can't reverse.
Ugh.
Somebody went in a time machine and did that. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They went back in a time machine and they messed with the timeline.
That
That's
might
what it
be
is.
proof
Somebody
of time
screwed with
machines.
us. Yeah. That and the
Uh-huh.
Berenstain Bears thing. Yeah.
Yep. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
all of it.
somebody, If I had a time machine, that would be the ultimate troll, is to like go back in time and do those things. Are we still in housekeeping? Hold on.
Housekeeping.
All right.
Thank
What do
you
we?
for picking up the Dr. Pepper.
The big focus this week is Forza Horizon 6, of course, but I think we're playing other things also.
Yeah.
Bowser's shaking her head. What are you shaking your head about? What do you want to
No.
talk about?
No.
Oh.
The big focus of the week.
Oh.
I put this in our doc. I don't know if anybody noticed it, but I wrote, Fee has a new game to talk about. Let's fucking go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, Fee. Kick it off.
Please
Let's
tell
go.
us everything.
Yes, so I finally finished Tiny Bookshop, everybody. Last Sunday, finally finished it. Huzzah, my goodness. What
You
a
were playing
thrill.
Tiny Bookshop? I didn't realize you were even playing Tiny Bookshop.
Yeah, on Sunday, I was playing Tiny
I'm
Bookshop.
kidding. You've been playing it for months.
I was just like, what are you talking about, Sean? You were
God,
at
you're
my
getting
stream.
old,
You're so
but-
sweet.
Ow.
You're such a sweet, sweet person.
Thanks.
I love you dearly.
I was just like, what do you mean?
Oh, shut up now.
No, it's okay. So I finally finished it, and so on Tuesday night, I started a little game called The Night is Grey, everybody. And this game is uncomfortable.
You don't say.
It is very uncomfy. Also, shout out to Kay, because I know she hates these types of video games. She does not like psychological horror, and she sat with me the entire time while I played it, and I almost found a loophole to get me out of finishing that game. And mind you, I would still finish that game. However, there was technically an ending that I reached playing the game on Tuesday, which was in fact me dying, and then the child ends up alone in the middle of the woods. And so that was one of the options, and technically considered an ending of one of the...
I think you were released from your obligations.
That is technically considered an ending. Yep. I'm just saying, it did not run credits, though. I'm just saying, it was considered an ending.
It was an ending.
Wait, how is it not rolling credits if it's an ending?
Because technically you would continue playing, but you essentially leave them alone. I don't know. People on, like, the internet, and that's why, Sean, I'm going to continue playing. However, I'm already a third way through it.
Yeah.
Already, and it was one stream. So I plan on finishing it this Sunday, and it's going to be very interesting. It is very, like, for context, the preface is you're a guy in the woods, and you end up getting kind of chased through the woods by wolves, and you end up finding this cabin, and there's a young girl in there, and I really appreciate the fact that it is almost considered as, like, an unfaithful narrator, because at one point you think this young girl is holding something else, and then you find out it's just... I don't want to spoil anything. I'm realizing I'm like on the borderline of spoiling things.
Okay, I understand.
But yeah, it was very good. Yes, left in the woods in a toxic gas-filled mine shaft. Way better. I mean, yeah, that was technically a spoiler, but that's cool. It was technically a gas-filled mine shaft.
So why did you read it?
I don't know, because it was right there. It was right there. No, it's fine.
It was on the teleprompter. There's a question mark on the teleprompter. Oh my god.
Exactly. It was fine. It's fine. No, it does kind of give me, it's very reminiscent of Until Dawn, where there are the mine shafts in the woods, and certain situations are happening. And it's almost trying to realize, like, is he actually providing us the correct information, or are you going just by what this person's, like, recollection of the events are?
Yeah.
So I personally am really enjoying it. I will say I had to stop on Tuesday, because I got to a point where I'm like, I cannot fathom this particular puzzle. It is a point-and-click puzzle psychological horror game, so there are definitely some interesting things that go on. Please don't also just Google search this game as well, because it does include spoilers instantaneously when you
can you give me the name of it again? Because I wanted to do exactly that.
Yeah, The Night is Grey.
The Night is Grey. I'm actually looking up how long to beat on this one. 10 hours, it says.
That's completionist, yeah.
AI says, 7 to 8 hours to beat the main story. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not looking to be a completionist, and I already played 3.5 to 4 hours on Tuesday. So yeah, it is.
Now I want to look up spoilers, though.
Yeah, go for it. Yes, Bowser.
Can you? Oh, go ahead. There's a hand up.
Sorry, I just want to comment that I was listening to your stream, and the audio in this game is like terribly creepy.
It's
like
so
there's
good.
Just so much going on, man. I was getting freaked out playing one of my games that was not at all scary.
Yeah. It is honestly phenomenal. Just like the audio, the music itself is very, like, almost uneasy. The actual, like, movement that you, like, the sound of your movement through the woods also can make you feel very on edge. And even some of the comments that he makes, for context, you go up to a door and he's just like, oh, it's bolted from the outside. That's not a very good sign. And then you don't find out anything about that, and you're like, what's in the, like, but it's like one of those situations where you're like, I want to know what's in the building. Like, why can't I search the rest of this building? So yeah, it sounds like they could also just listen to the podcast if they want spoilers. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
You don't have to Google search it. We'll tell everything right here.
Yeah, why not? But I'm very curious how it ends. For context, there's definitely some uneasy imagery in the video game as well. And also it touches some other subjects that are also very uneasy. For context, every time you finish a chapter, there's kind of like him having a flashback of what his, like, maybe his mother or someone's, like, parental figure says to them, and it's not really nice. It is very, like, toxic, very much like narcissistic, like parent yelling at a child. So it definitely adds to the level of unease. So yes, the wolves, that was very creepy, by the way. So for context, when you get to certain areas, you just see shadows of wolves and then they just walk away. And you're always on edge thinking like, are the wolves going to like hop out at me? Am I going to get attacked? But yeah, I am, oh man, I've been wanting to play this game for a while. It's been sitting in my library since it's come out. Shout out to the studio who actually gave me a code for the game. But yeah, the art, yeah. Oh, there we go. The body horror comes into play. Yeah, it's very creepy. Yeah, I mean, Kay, you did such a great job reading the lines. I'm not saying the content itself, it was very uneasy, but she did a really good job reading it. But no, I'm very curious to see how it ends. I will say I'm like on the edge of my seat. I'm then like looking forward to finishing this game all week. So I am excited to like sit down and play through it on Sunday. I will be starting in the daytime though, because it was getting really uneasy at the end. Because being in a toxic gas filled mine where you're not sure if you're seeing things that are real, is really uneasy. And then I kept on getting lost, because you have to like walk through and be like, oh, I have to have enough oil in my lantern to be able to survive this particular room. Because for some reason, when you lose oil with your lantern and the lights go out, somehow you just instantly get knocked out and die. So we don't know what's going on in the mines. So yeah, shout out to this game. It's gonna be stuck in my brain for a very long time, is the best way to put it. I will be thinking about this for a long time, but also I'm curious what's going on. So yeah. I think the way I'm not trying, like, I know I'm not explaining it the best way. One, I just don't want to spoil it, but two, I'm also still lost because I'm so early on in the game. I do feel like the puzzles do quite well. I do find the mechanics, like the actual point and click wise, is a little bit jarring. But I can get into that later on, just because for some reason it's just, I don't know, sometimes you click on something that should be there and it just didn't register, which was a huge thing that I was running into. But beyond that, there is a quick, like, you can click space and then it shows you all the clickables, which is not the most ideal, but when your brain's a little fried and you're lost, sometimes it's helpful. So, yeah. Yeah, shout out to The Night is Grey.
I've added it to my wish list. This looks great.
Ooh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, especially 7 to 8 or 9 or 10 hour indie game looks really good. Canadian is $16.99 dollars and cents, so it's not too terrible. I'll wait for a sale, as you do on Steam. You know, if you're paying full price for stuff, like, what are you even doing out here? You know, wait for there's going to be a spring sale coming up here pretty soon, or summer, or whatever you're going to call it. But that looks good. That looks really good, actually. And a nice, it looks creepy as hell, Fee. Like, honestly, this looks insane. Yeah,
it's creepy. I played the demo ages ago.
Oh, okay.
And so I was really invested in the game when I played through the demo. And then being able to actually play it now, I'm like, it stayed true to what was going on in the demo. And then being able to, like, go past where I was originally. I will say probably one of the more creepier things in the game, and it's not even supposed to be creepy, it's the girl laughing. Because that's the only audio that's registered through either one of the characters. Even the main character, he sighs, but he doesn't actually audibly sigh. But you just hear like this little girl's laughter, and I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you get to play it at some point, because I would highly recommend it.
That looks great. If only I had time to put like 6 or 7 or 8 hours into a video game in a single day.
Yeah.
That's what I did today. I did it today. I played Forza for that long today.
You definitely did it today, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, shout out. I don't think I've ever, I don't know. Very seldom do I get to start and complete an entire game in one sitting. That would be a nice experience. So that'd be nice. Be good to do.
I did that semi-recently in December because we sat down and we've played and finished The Root Trees Are Dead, and then also T9R9, which was the other one that Kay and I were played together. Both of those we sat down, and then I saw the sun when I went to bed playing those games. So
good Lord.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like 7 or 8 hours each.
Probably saw other things too. Flying birds and other random hallucinogens. Yeah.
I mean, I got super motion sick playing T9, so that was a fun time because it
game
like the
healthy,
spiral,
everybody.
the constant spiral.
Play
that was a big-
responsibly.
Yeah, play responsibly.
Nice. Well, good for you finishing Tiny Book Shop, your second of 3 games from the wheel. You're almost there. It's damn near almost
could do
junior,
it.
halfway through
You're right.
2026. Oh my lord.
It was a long game.
It's good. No, it's great. It's great. How's dare I ask? I think I regret even having this thought, but here it comes. How's Mahjong coming along?
I haven't played in a month.
Really?
I went in the other day and then I was just
In
like,
recovery,
this is too much, and then
okay.
I'm like, nah. I go into these like bouts of like playing it constantly, and then I just stop playing it for like a number of months, and then I'll go back into it. But yeah, no, I just haven't been playing it at all.
No. Well, that's good. I'm sorry to remind you about it. Then maybe you'd already moved on. You're like, oh, you start getting a little twitch.
I
Mario
opened it
Mahjong
the other
playing
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
No. Yeah.
Cool. Playing anything else there, Fee?
Nope. Just been reading and doing like planting stuff, and then just playing that game. That's it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Bowser, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do you after Mitch because I think we'll lead into Forts and we'll kind of go in that way if you hear what I'm saying. Mitch,
Yes.
what have you been playing there, bud?
So I'll get the small stuff out of the way. I played COD. I hate it. I really do. I have such a love-hate relationship with COD. There are days where I play COD and I wonder, why do I have this dumbass game installed on my machine?
Fair.
And then
Yeah.
there's days where I play it and I'm like, God, that was so much fun to get that win.
Why do I
this
have
past
anything
weekend-
else?
Literally this past weekend, it was I regret having this game installed. I wasted time downloading it, so that was COD. Played a little bit of Apex. That's always fun. Played a little bit of Fortnite with Ryan, and that was fun. Me and Ryan don't play games together ever. I remember when he told me he played Fortnite, I was like, "You're a damn liar," and he's like, "No," and he plays it every day, and I didn't believe him. And then I played like on my Switch 2. Outside, just chilling before it got super hot. We played some of that. That was fun. But the big game that I'll talk about that I played, which I am no longer playing because I beat it, I beat Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
And that game is so damn good, dude.
Yep.
That game is so good.
You haven't
again,
seen anything yet.
I know. I want to give, again, the biggest shout out in the world to Queen, who recommended I play that first. That game is awesome. That game is great. Story of the game is good. Characters are insane. They're just insane people in the West. Definitely there was a part of the game when I was playing it, and I don't want to say I don't want to do spoilers or anything like that, but like,
When did this game come out?
yeah, it came out like 2009 or something, like so long ago, I think. There's certain parts of the game where I thought that it was done, and then it wasn't. Like, there's parts of the game where I'm like playing, and there's the main person that you're like kind of like trying to find. They end up dead, shocker.
Damn.
And you're like, cool, game's over. No. You go back, I'm like, okay, and now I'm doing missions that are like, I just went from doing all this crazy stuff to be able to get my freedom and all this stuff, and now I'm doing farm missions. And I'm like,
yes.
why are we doing this? And
Queen baited you into a farming game. This is so good.
out of nowhere, I'm like, I'm getting cattle together. I have to run corn to town.
Yeah.
But like, and I'm just like, it's such a weird pace because you go from like on a train with a Gatling gun and in the back of a truck with a Gatling gun, killing, blowing shit up, and then you go herd cattle.
You get end of game feels big time. Like this is like
hardcore
climax. Yeah, like this is it. And then you get the other side of it. Can I also call out, I feel like this game did it so much better than The Last of Us Part 2, which that was the halfway point in the game. What are you doing, Last of Us 2? I will never get over that. What the hell?
Yeah, seriously. And like when I got there though, like I said, it was like, I was like, this is so strange. And then there's one mission.
Yes.
And it's like, get in the house now. I'm like, here we go.
Good. Yes.
And then there's, without spoiling it, there's the scene of like John in the barn, and he kind of opens the door slowly and sees like 2 or 3 people, and he just kind of goes, and he pushes both doors open, and there's just 20 people in front of you. And I'm like, this is gonna end real bad.
It's
And,
so
like,
good, dude.
It's so good, and it's like such good. And then after that's over, you're like, okay. And then all of a sudden, there's another like, oh, the game's still not over.
Yeah.
What? And then I technically that was kind of like I could have ended it there, but then like I got told. Thankfully, there was a guy in my chat, also on the YouTube side of things. By the way, shout out to people watching me on YouTube. Thank you guys for that. He was like, do this one mission and you're actually done. Like he's like, you technically, John's story is over. Go do this one mission, please.
Yeah.
And I go do this one mission, and I'm so glad I did, because that is the final ending of the game. That is the culmination of the story. And I'm like, yeah, that game rules.
I gotta go watch your VOD, man. I want to go experience that all over again.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
And like I'm very happy that I played it. Obviously it's such a good game. And it's like
I'm so glad I played this. That's the best feeling.
Yeah, I'm so glad I played this. And like I said, I'm very also glad that I played it. Even though, like I said, technically Red Dead 2 is a prequel, I'm very glad I played this, because like after hearing all the crazy things you can do in Red Dead 2, there's like no shot in hell I would go back to this and be like, oh, this is okay. Like I'd rather experience the less first and then get to the more part, right? Like the crazier things that you could do. I don't want to do the opposite. Somebody asked if I was going to play Undead Nightmare. Not right now. I want to. I heard it's cool, but it's like the story of Red Dead's like, a lot of people made a big deal of it when it came out. I remember that. A lot of people were loving it. But no, I want to get to Red Dead 2. As far as that goes, I downloaded Red Dead 2. I actually start it tomorrow. So that's what I am going to be playing. So I'm starting Red Dead 2 tomorrow. I will tell you, Sean, I did the download and the test because I want to make sure it's all ready to go before stream, because I don't want to be live on stream messing with graphic settings. I did a benchmark test, Sean.
Yeah.
It did everything ultra. I was getting 130 frames, and it is so pretty. It's such a beautiful game. So I'm very excited to start that tomorrow. Like I said, I've been doing like 2-hour chunks. So I'll like do like 2 or 3 hours at the beginning of my stream, and then I'll hop into other stuff. Also, this weekend, I do plan to play Mouse PI, because I got the code from Xbox. I still haven't played it yet, but I do want to give it some time on that. And then also, Gambling with Friends. I love
gambling.
I love gambling. That game looks hilarious. The rest of the boys bought it because, like I said, we are kind of in that mode of like, we got to play something else because COD is just pissing everybody off right now. Battlefield got an update, though. Saw Steven playing that, and I was like, okay. Maybe we could play Battlefield instead of COD so we can keep our sanity. That sounds good. So yeah, like I said, Red Dead 2 though is a very big. It's gonna take me a while too. That was the only scare I had. I'm like, if I play this is gonna be the game. It's like 50 hours.
I haven't played it. I haven't played that one.
This is the game that's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my all-time favorites.
That's I think Queens did say that is her favorite game, and I'm just like, everybody is like, it is literally one of the best games ever made. And I went back and read IGN's review, because I just want to be like, what did IGN say about this game back when it first came out? Yeah. And they're just like, there's no open world that's better. It'll be very hard to top this open world ever. Like, just everybody's saying how good the game is, and I'm very excited to play it. And like I said, I was very excited after doing that benchmark and seeing how damn good that game looks on PC. Very glad I bought the PC version that has the upgraded graphics and all that stuff. So thank you.
OpenCritic has it at 95, Red Dead 2.
That's insane.
That's insane. That's like Ocarina of Time level. Like, it's nuts, man. That is all time. Absolutely nuts. Also within there is PC Gamer giving it an 88 out of 100. So who knows? Which is amazing that sounds low when I think about it as like 95, but that's great. Yeah, IGN was 10 out of 10.
There's always somebody.
88 is very high, guys. Let's not get that twisted. That's 88 is an exceptional score. So
he just wanted to stand out.
Exactly. Yeah, it does stand out when everything else is 5 out of 5 stars, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Like, it's funny when it starts with an 8, you're like, oh, he must have hated it. It's like, golly.
Yeah, what did you not learn?
We need training we need media literacy, how to read all this stuff.
No, but I'm very excited to try Red Dead 2 and play it. And like I said, I'll be playing it for quite a while.
You might get me on that one.
No joke, I might be playing that until Wolverine.
Well, I'll play. It looks like I'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3 and then Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'll see you guys in 2027.
Yeah, exactly. Like you won't have any
Maybe
other time to play
2028.
anything else. So
Yeah, exactly. One
Yeah,
year and then the next
exactly.
year. No kidding.
I did
Yeah.
run through Red Dead 1 pretty streamlined. I didn't do a lot of side stuff, hardly at all, except for that one
okay.
side mission at the end that's like very much like a you have to do this side mission. There's not really an option. Like you got to do it. But like, and it took me 19 hours for Red Dead 1. So, and I broke it down. There's like 7 parts of my YouTube series. So what? That's like 4 weekends it took me.
Okay.
But Red Dead 2 is 3 times that size minimum. So yeah, like I'll be all about that. And like I said, that'll basically be my summer single player game until Wolverine and Gears. Gears apparently rumored September release date because of promotional with WWE, which is weird. That was such a weird thing. It's like sponsored by Gears E-Day in September. I'm like, did the WWE just give away Gears' release date?
But you know what? Halo Infinite stuff was on its way out and
Yeah.
they moved the game, so who knows
Exactly.
about this stuff,
We
man.
can't trust that. But no, I'll probably be playing that until literally Wolverine and then GTA 6 when I play that in November because that game is happening in November.
That game's getting delayed for the
it's
sake
not
of
getting
Fantasy
delayed.
Critic. Look, I want to
Yeah.
play it,
Oh,
but
yeah.
for the sake of Fantasy Critic, it must get delayed because Amanda and
No,
I
it
are
needs to.
hooped if that game
No,
launches this year.
it is not getting delayed. It is happening in November. I'm going to be
How do you
playing a
know?
lot of Rockstar games this year. I need that game. I want that game really bad.
We'll need a break. You should wait till next year.
I'll have one.
Wait
It's
till
called
next year.
Wolverine.
Next year's
Yeah.
wide open.
next year.
I'm good. You just all of you guys wanted it gone for
We don't-
whatever reason. I actually want to play it. Like I want
I
to
know,
enjoy
right? That's
that
kinda
game. I'm like, hey guys, I just want to play it. You're like, my fantasy critic's gonna be screwed if it happens. No,
I just want to see you suffer. Delay
I've
it.
been waiting for like 15 years because Rockstar made money on GTA Online.
Yeah.
Like they didn't make it. Supposedly the rumor is, by the way, that the GTA Online won't even launch day one with the game.
Yeah.
They're gonna do the same thing where they launch the campaign first and then GTA Online later. And I'm like,
I love it, actually.
give you time to actually play the campaign because no
Yes.
one's gonna play the campaign if the online launches.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Boo.
I'm very
why
excited
boo?
though.
I like online.
Oh, okay. You don't want to wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny enough, what I was talking about, like Fee was saying how she was thinking about getting back into Red Dead Online. And like again, I saw the online option there, and I was just like, okay, cool. I'm not going to check that out. Like I'm just going
I
to play the
refuse
story.
because there's
but-
no crossplay. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the one thing
yeah,
I
that
worry about with
sucks.
Way still. I have a feeling they can't. There's no
haven't done
way
it.
they can do it. They have to with GTA 6. They have to. But who knows? We'll figure it out.
They're the company that can get away with it.
And do what they want.
Unfortunately, they are, and we will have to just say like, okay. Apparently, there's also a rumor that Rockstar has to have the best-selling game of all time to break even because the game cost them $1 billion to make.
Okay. Except they made $80 bajillion off of GTA Online.
Yeah, which is
Like-
stupid. I'm like, do you guys not know microtransactions and shark cards and online? That's the reason why this game is still a
Yeah,
thing.
it should
Like,
already
this
be
is-
paid for.
Yeah, 100%. So
Did you say shark cards?
that's what their card. Their shark cards are. That's the currency in GTA Online, like Fortnite V-Bucks and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
They sell a shark card, which is like a online, like $1 million or whatever in the game or whatever in-game currency.
Got
So, yeah. But
Man.
yeah,
Not
I'm gonna
enough
play
time
Red
in a
Dead 2.
damn day. I got to read these comics behind me. I got all these games to be playing. I'm a little overwhelmed.
Well, that's the best thing about not being able to read is you just play games. You don't
That's
have an
true.
option, so,
Yeah, I should forget how to read. Should delete that programming.
100%.
Yep.
But yeah,
Or at least some
that's
of
what
it.
I've been playing.
Yeah. What if we could defrag our brains? You know, like just
Oh.
kind of like move out all those Wayne's World quotes that's
my
taking up
goodness.
all that space. I don't need those anymore.
There's things
What do you
I'd love to
mean?
delete Red Dead Redemption 2 from my brain and replay
Dude.
it fresh.
Yeah, that's a good topic actually of like the games
Yep.
you delete from your memory, or you could
Yeah.
just be like me and forget like what BioShock Infinite was all about and play it
Yeah.
10, 15 years later, and I may as well play it for the first time just now.
I love that when it's like spoilers watching someone stream. It's like, I'll forget. Don't worry about it.
I'll forget.
We're
Yeah.
fine. We're fine. We'll forget.
Oh yeah, I definitely will.
Yep.
You played
All
it?
right.
Hey Mitch, did you find out your eBay URL for us to maybe leave it at the end, or maybe
I did.
add
I'll
it
leave
to
it
your
at the
.com.
end when I do.
Add it
when
to
I
your
do my-
.com.
Yeah, I will.
Your homepage.
I will. I'll do that. Absolutely.
go.
Yeah. At the end, I'll give it a shout out. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Okay, sweet. You play anything
Yep.
else there, buddy?
That's it.
That's it. All right, Bowser, tell me what you're
All
playing
right,
over
Mitch
there.
didn't talk about this, but Super Battle Golf is on sale,
Yes, I saw
30%
that.
off on Steam. So
Ooh.
now that I
Everybody
bought it, Mitch
please
will never
pick it
play
up.
it again. So
Nope. I'm super down to play it. I want to have a big community day with it because that game, the more people, the merrier. It is a fun game. I fear that if I have Buzz play with everybody, nobody will like him. I almost choked.
It's much like Lockdown Protocol. Like, Buzz is a sniper,
Protocol?
so if you give him the weapons, he'll shoot you and kill you every time. So I don't want to play with Buzz.
Damn.
Don't spill your Dr. Pepper again. We don't need another disaster.
Yeah, maybe switch to water for the rest of the show. That might be killing you over there.
All right. Either way, let's move on.
I'm fine.
What else have I been playing? I bought a new game. I bought a game on Steam.
What?
On Steam called Librarian, Tidy Up the Arcane Library. So this game is like, I don't know, it's in the genre of a Power Wash sim, right? Like, you enter this 2-story library. It's all like magical and arcane books. A fairy knocked every book off of every shelf in the entire library. Like, over 3,000 books are just strewn about the entire building, right? And your job is to put all of the books back on the shelf. Now, you can do it completely manually. There's like a couple like legends to tell you like what subject belongs on what shelf. And then you can go find the book and figure out what subject it is and put it on the right shelf. And you have to put them in order too, because there's like anywhere from 3 to 10 volumes in a book series for each of them. So you got a lot of work to do. You can like carry 10 books, that's it. So you got your work cut out for you. Fortunately, if you want to make it a little easier, there are some magical abilities that you can unlock. One will highlight all of the books in the series for the top book in your hand. So then you can find all of them. Eventually, you can unlock an ability to like summon all of the books to you that are related to the one in your hand. So that makes it go a lot quicker. And I am happy to say that I have shelved all 3,000 plus books and completed the library.
I have to say, the premise was like, oh, this looks like a huge pain in the butt. But it starts like there's something very satisfying about getting everything in its place. Like I can understand it. So I just want you to know I went on a journey there with you. I was like, who the hell is going to want to do this? And then I started seeing them kind of nice and organized. I'm like, I might like that.
Yep. It's very satisfying to put all the books back.
Fee is leaning in.
Oh, yeah. Believe me.
She's going to play it and puke everywhere.
Oh, I just bought motion sick, like acupuncture, like those like wrist bracelet things that's supposed to help. So I bought some of those to see if it works. But no, the amount of people that I've seen on the cozy game like groups on Facebook, and they're all like, I tried to play the librarian and I almost died. And it's just like, oh, good. These are my people. Just flock to them. So no, I am very excited to play this game. My plan is to finish The Night is Grey on Sunday, and then Monday, I'm going to be playing that game. So here's hoping. And
it's picking up some steam in the Book Crafters channel.
Yes.
We got some people buying it. I think Star got it already. You're getting
Star
it.
has it,
Kay got it.
Yes,
yep,
4 of my friends have it already, and 2 of them are on this podcast. So that's pretty great.
That's true.
So, good game. Now, there is an achievement for doing the entire cleanup without using magical abilities. I don't think I'm doing that. If I do, it's going to be like a long play that just like casually, if I have 10 minutes, fire it up and find some books. But man, that's tough. So
I don't like it.
I like it. If you like cleanup games, like I said, like Power Wash Sim, Crime Scene Cleaner, that kind of stuff.
What's the move where you're moving? Oh, what the heck is that game called? I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Something unpacking. Is that what it is?
Unpacking, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
I got there. Don't you guys worry about me.
I think you're talking about moving out, because that game's fun too.
They're both very similar.
Yep.
Wait, moving out and unpacking?
Yeah.
Was moving out like Overcooked?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a little different. There's the other one that was on the wholesome games where you're packing stuff into the back of a trunk. That one was also pretty good. You had to fit everything in just so.
Right.
Yeah.
That was more Tetris-y.
Yeah. I can't remember what that one game was called. Yeah, there's a lot in this little category here. Look at that.
Yep.
Unpacking.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Next up, new game that hit Game Pass this week, Call of the Elder Gods. And if the art style looks familiar to you, that's because it is. They previously made the game Call of the Sea, which was also on Game Pass. Call of the Elder Gods, they describe it as a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle game. Seems to fit the bill pretty well. There is some like overlap in characters between the two games, but I don't think you need to play Call of the Sea to play Call of the Elder Gods. I haven't gotten too far in it, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. The puzzles seem doable so far. Yeah, just good vibes. There's some mystery afoot. The one guy's seeing like visions of like, I don't know, black tar type of stuff like appearing on the walls of his house. So I'm sure that's fine. The main character lost her memory for several months. I'm sure that's fine as well. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, everything's great.
Yeah. Yeah, the vibes are good. It's got a neat art style. I'm having a good time with it.
Are you going to be able to finish it with all this other stuff going along, or does that matter to you at all?
Nothing matters, Sean. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Nothing matters. Yeah.
Well, eventually I'll be like, oh, I can't drive anymore today. Like, my trigger finger has a cramp or something, and I can go play this. It'll be fine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so
like
if you have Game Pass, check that out. Or if you're a fan of Call of the Sea, this is another one of those, right? But a more, like, a darker type of vibe.
Yeah.
Call of the Sea was, like, on a tropical island, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm excited to play this.
As Mitch mentioned, we had a good run in Fortnite the other night in Discord. Normally we're playing Apex or whatever nonsense, but enough people showed up with interest in Fortnite, and we switched to that. Got a bunch of wins.
Yep.
We're awesome. Nobody can stop us.
Nope.
Yep. Apex is still fun.
Did you guys want to mention the Overwatch stuff in Fortnite?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that why we played
crazy.
it? Isn't that how we started?
No, well, what's funny is we played it because Ryan was there. I was like, hey, Ryan's here.
Well,
we can just play
Kay was
Fortnite.
talking about it, too.
Right. I mean, people were in the chat. People were in the chat, and I was just like, we could just play this instead. So we did that. But the Fortnite stuff the Overwatch stuff in Fortnite is crazy. They have skins for Tracer, Mercy. I'm trying to think of two other people. They have some skins in there, which of course the skins look just like they do in Overwatch, of course. But the abilities that they have in the game are wild. So Tracer's guns are in the game. They are the fastest shooting SMGs ever put into the game. And when you pick them up and equip them, you go first person like Tracer in Overwatch, and you get her abilities. The dash, the rewind, all of it. And it's like, I will tell you, like, we were playing Blitz, and Blitz is like the game mode where like it's the 5-minute matches, like quick 5-minute matches, stuff like that. It is jarring as hell to go back and forth. It's very weird. Cause like you'll go, cause like in Fortnite, it's a lot faster to swap to a different weapon rather than reload, right? So you're going first person shooting, and then you swap to another gun, and all of a sudden you're not first person.
Oh, that would suck.
It's weird. It's definitely weird. I will say though, when you are first person with those guns, that dash ability, because you can only use Tracer's dash ability when you have those guns out. So you have to like swap to first person. You could do the 3 dashes or the rewind. Mercy's staff is in the game, which you can do so much. You can revive people from a distance. You can give them help. Yes, they're over there. You just like hit them with the from a distance. You can pick them up. You can give them health. You can give them a damage boost. Like, it's kind of weird how they mix the two together. Her staff though does not put you first person. Just keeps you third person. It's only it's literally only Tracer's guns that do it. But that's the only thing I'll say. It's fun when you play it, but then when you're trying to like quickly swap to another weapon, and you swap back to reload, and then you swap back, it's a little weird just jumping back and forth. Sure. It's cool though. It's cool to have that in the game as like a fun little like almost like Easter egg in a way, like not necessarily Easter egg, but like a mechanic of the game.
Yeah, something to get excited about.
100%, but you absolutely 100% feel it. Just feels like Overwatch when you have her guns. It just feels like Overwatch.
Crazy. So, yeah, I can't believe they did that. That seems like, I don't know. I guess like that's Fortnite just in general. It's like other stuff is in there, but
yeah,
seems
they
like
already
this
have everything
should be
else
allowed. Yeah, but it is. They're
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, the team we had the other day, I was playing Aloy from Horizon. There was a Master Chief in there. There was like, it's just, the game is just a mix of everything now. But to have them actually, and they've had guns from other games in this game, but for them to go full change of perspective and like all that is definitely crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I said,
another step.
Another step. Yep. And like I said, if first person Fortnite was a thing, it wouldn't be terrible. But I mean, I also made fun of it too, because we were playing Blitz, and like when you go first person, it's like, hey, I don't think these kids know about first person because they were used to playing Fortnite in third person. So I remember just putting those guns on and just going to town. I was like, yeah, this is fun.
Nice.
So yeah.
Shout out to Fortnite, still keeping the lights on. That sounds good over there.
Yeah.
I know it's looking a little tricky for old Epic over there, but
Yeah.
looks like they're still selling V-Bucks and keeping people engaged. Yeah, I know, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
You and Rockstar.
Sarcasm. Yeah.
Mhm. Tell me about your woes, please.
I know, right?
Yep.
All right,
Sean,
Bowser, you playing anything else?
you know what I did today?
What'd you do today?
I got up an hour earlier than normal.
This is the way.
Here we
the
go.
You know
way.
why?
How come?
Because there was a video game I could play starting today.
Yeah.
Forza
Day one on
Horizon
Game
6,
Pass, baby. Yeah.
Day -5 when you pay extra money.
That's right. What is it, like the premium or ultimate pack or something? Like
Premium. Yeah.
So they did the same
Now,
thing
look-
with others, but also I did it with Starfield. So I'm not calling you out on it. Like I've done it. Where the game
Yeah.
comes to Game Pass, you can pay a little extra for the early access.
It makes me so mad, but I told you this is one I will do it for. I
Hell
hate
yeah.
it. I hate everything about it. At least this one, like you get both the expansions.
That's
You
right.
get the treasure maps. You get a bunch of cars, VIP pass. Like you actually have quite a lot of in-game benefits, and you've already paid. It's essentially you pre-bought the DLC.
That's right.
That's what happened.
Yep.
So
And the DLC for
Some-
Forza is always good.
yeah, it's always a good
It
time.
really is. Yeah, it's
Yep.
really good.
So
Mhm.
I'm okay with it, I guess. I hate the practice, but
Yeah.
here we are.
But there's
This is
always
where
the
I
one
am.
game for somebody
This
out there.
This is it.
And I
this
don't
is-
think you were
this is
the
mine.
only one. Like there was a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
people doing. I'm seeing like Steam. Wait, was this available on Steam as well? Because I saw people on Steam playing today. Like
Mhm.
Steam counts are out there for people to
Yeah.
judge and whatever. Interesting.
Anybody who bought the premium edition or the premium upgrade for Game Pass, you could play
Yeah.
it today.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of people playing today, which was
Yeah,
nice.
I love
it.
seeing my friends starting to show up in the game.
Yes.
stuff.
Yes, Mitch.
I put in the Discord yesterday at 9 p.m. yesterday that Newegg with a code was actually having a cheaper version of Forza on there. So if you wanted to get it early, it is you actually get the upgrade, the premium upgrade, at a cheaper price. If you go through Newegg, they're selling a code for it. Same thing with like pretty much all versions of the game. If you go in the Discord there is a code. You can go to Newegg and get the game for cheaper, even the premium upgrade.
Nice. Yeah, the DLC is always like if you're gonna play the game, you should have the DLC. It's always good. Like
Yeah.
they've had Hot Wheels stuff, they've had Lego stuff, like
Lego.
Blizzard Mountain going back a few games ago. Like it's always they do such a great job.
Yeah, they had all the rally stuff
Yeah,
in 5.
yeah, yes, so good. Okay, so you started up this morning. So how do you like it? It's not very
Hey.
good, is it?
It is Forza Horizon 6.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It is
That's true.
exactly what I wanted, right? I want more Forza Horizon, a different location, different races to do, different scenery, all of the things, different storylines. It's exactly what I wanted.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my review went up thanks to Xbox. I got a code, was able to play it for about 10 days or so, and then the review went up earlier this week. I did it from my car. So shout out to the old Xbox Drive days where I recorded this show from my car. Even started the review by getting a large Diet Coke from McDonald's. So shout out to that. I don't know where you want to start with this, Bowser. I don't imagine you've had a ton of time today. You've had a busy day, but you got up an hour earlier. Where do you want to kick things off with Forza Horizon 6?
God, this game is beautiful.
Yeah, it's good.
And I thought Forza Horizon 5 was beautiful, and it's somehow better, and I'm not sure how. I don't know what kind of wizardry they have going on over there, but they've done it. They've done it again. Like, how? And when you're driving so fast.
You can still see a lot of detail. What are you playing on? Are you
Oh
playing
my
on a
God.
console or PC?
Yeah. I mostly on my Series X. I did
Okay.
play one race on my ROG Ally.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah. Default settings on that. I noticed it would hitch up like when I'm driving just in the open world.
Yeah.
Because I'm new to the game, I'm getting like a lot of pop-up notifications like, oh, you discovered a new road, and oh, now you're this close to Shy Guy's number of roads discovered, and then oh, you
Shout out
did
Shy Guy.
a skill streak, and here's your score, like, and then oh, you got a reward from your little stamp card. Like when that was happening, it would hitch up a little bit, but during the race, it was fine.
Yeah,
Just spot
nice and
on.
smooth.
Looks
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a playable game on the
Yeah.
handheld. Now, I don't know if Shy Guy wanted me to read this on the show, but I'm going to anyways because this is hilarious. They have a Steam Deck, and they were saying that it was not looking good. It was like PlayStation 2 looking game on the Steam Deck.
Oh, really?
Shy Guy also wrote, on deck, it's like someone photocopied their butt cheeks in several different positions and then put all the copies together to make a flip book of them flapping together.
Fantastic.
You'd notice very little difference between that and Forza Horizon 6 running.
Oh my God.
And I almost died reading that earlier in the podcast.
I need
so
a
had to share
capture of
with
that.
you.
Like
Yeah.
video it somehow. I would love to see that.
I would like
Yeah.
somebody to, we should.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I'm good. Keep that. Send that to Sean. Go ahead.
That's funny because someone I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. Somebody was asking me if I thought, maybe it was a comment on the YouTube channel, if I thought the game could run on a Switch too, which I'm no tech wizard. I don't really understand, but maybe there's something going on in the Switch that allows it to power these games better than a Steam Deck. I don't know. It's newer hardware than a Steam Deck,
Yeah.
so maybe it's just that.
This thing's running on Series S. Why couldn't it run on Switch too?
Yeah, maybe.
I bet
I
you.
feel like that would be perfect though to play this game on a Switch too. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
But they're wizards
Pretty
over
good.
there at Playground, man. Maybe they can do whatever.
Just wave
a
your
beautiful
magic
game.
wand, make it
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. Yes, Mitch.
Side note, two things. One, Crispy in the YouTube chat says they should do Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift as DLC. If I have to keep it a stack, that is the only DLC that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Please. just Hot Wheels and like, how do you top it? Oh, you're in Japan. Yeah.
I'm pretty
that
sure
makes
they've done
sense.
Fast and the Furious DLC in the past too, haven't they?
They have. They had like a Fast and Furious pack for Forza.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. But this is what I'm talking about. I need the cars from Tokyo Drift. I need all that in there. And then also, side note, on the YouTube and the Twitch chat, I did put a link to Sean's Forza review. Make sure you guys go there and like the video and all that jazz.
Thank you, my friend. Apparently it was all the way back to Forza Horizon 2 presents Fast and Furious. It must have been... Oh, there's a Fast X car pack in Forza Horizon 5. Okay.
Yeah, it was just like a pack of
Googling
cars.
that.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
DLC, like story or anything like that. But I'm dead serious. Like, just take me to Tokyo Drift in this game. And like, I can't think of a more perfect matching DLC for it.
I think
Like-
I'm learning this for the first time. Forza Horizon 2 presents Fast and Furious was a standalone game based off Forza Horizon 2, released on March 27, 2015 for Xbox One and Xbox 360. That's
It was
crazy.
like a almost like, yeah, it was like a standalone like arcade and not an arcade game, but like it was like a standalone DLC.
yeah,
It was
Xbox
very
Live
weird.
Arcade.
Yeah, 100%.
It's either going to
Nice.
be Tokyo Drift or Initial D, which is another anime from Japan that is all about cars, which would probably be very on the nose when it comes to DLC coming out
And
for
there's two.
Forza
They
Horizon.
do two, so there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Whatever it is, so Tokyo Drift would, and I'm not taking anything away from that. I would love just more Japan. Like, just give me more Japan. I like we've been waiting so long for this game to be there, and I don't know. I think I might be on the outside on this one. I tried to articulate this, and I do a funky job of it. I don't do a very good job of it, but I feel like I just want more Japan. Even though like we're there, and it's like the scenery is there, and maybe it's obvious to different people who are maybe more familiar with the country. But man, as far as I'm concerned, they cannot overdo Japanese culture, Japanese artistry, Japanese car culture, like whatever. Just like beat me over the head with it, because I don't want to miss a thing. Like I wanted, like, we're here. We never go back to these locations. You know, we did Mexico, we did Australia, we've done all these things. So I would love for one of the DLCs to just be like really just steeped in Japanese culture. I would really, really like that. But the game is stupidly gorgeous. I don't understand how they do it. I took to Blue Sky a little while ago, and it's just like they don't have to go that hard. this is the open world racing game, but it looks as good as the sim games that we've been used to being kind of like the graphical, just like flagship kind of experiences you get on console. Now it's this. Now it's this gigantic, and I mean that with every syllable of the word. The map is enormous. I don't know. I never know how to like compare maps. You know, like there's this many square mileage or whatever.
Well, and I hate those comparisons because it's different if I'm
It's
walking
nonsense.
versus driving 200 miles an hour in a sports car, right?
There's just a lot of different like spaces, biomes, different areas to go to. And I think maybe that's one of the things that Japan really lends itself to really well for this game is there's a question somewhere. Maybe we can bring a few people in as we chat. Who asked me this one? Crispy Plays 85 said, "What is your favorite area to drive around so far? I'm looking forward to the Game Pass drop. The FOMO is already hitting.
I'm sorry.
It's almost there. It's almost there."
Just a couple
For
more days.
me, two things I want to say on this one. I didn't address this in the review, and I regret it. I have two favorite places I like to drive around in. One is you go all the way north to the snowy mountains. There's like a ski hill up there. And just for me, maybe it's my Canadian bias showing a little bit. I love driving around in the snow. I just think it's like interesting and it's fun and you're just kind of wild and free and you can do whatever you want. So go north. The snowy mountains are up there. And like, yeah, the ski club up there is really
Hokkaido.
cool. Sorry, Fee?
It's Hokkaido, I think is what you're referring to.
Yeah, I'm a big, dumb, stupid idiot going like, go north to the mountains with the snow on it. But yeah, Fee, I appreciate that because I'm a
The
stupid
same
idiot.
directions I have for Canada. Just go north until you run into snow and
Well, and I'm
mountains.
going to run into it again because I've already lined myself up for a second suggestion. But anytime you can just like go around the beaches, anytime you can go around the shorelines, like it's beautiful. And it always is in these games. You can do the same thing in Mexico. You could do it in Australia. And I don't remember about 4. I'm skipping over Forza Horizon 4 because I don't like it very much. But yeah, it's always beautiful to go around the beaches and seeing the shorelines and stuff like that. It's very nice. Do you have an area name for that, Fee?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
Because
Beaches.
the beaches is a little
Beaches,
more
yeah.
obscure than Hokkaido.
Well, I mean, it's not the funny thing is, or the interesting thing on this game is not just that it's not just a beach, right? Like it's the architecture around like the freeways and the like just the civic engineering. I think is pretty fascinating. It's really, really interesting. It almost, in some cases, reminded me of the Hot Wheels DLC that we got a couple games ago.
Yeah.
Where you're kind of just on a Hot Wheels track, but that's the roads there, I guess. One of you go.
Okay. I was just going to mention, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth. Since me and Fee didn't play the game too much, we're going to be in charge of kind of throwing the questions out there.
Let's do it.
Drellish asked, because of the map is set in Japan, how well does Forza Horizon 6 capture the feeling of the Japanese countryside and the small towns in its sights and sounds? And does it really feel like a love letter to Japan? Is there an emphasis on Japanese cars too?
So I don't know, Bowser, if you've jumped in enough to comment on this one. And I feel like like I said, I'm kind of having a tough time articulating this because from what I've been hearing, it's, what you would expect as far as it's accurate. Like it's got the Tokyo Tower. It's got a bunch of stuff that like Mount Fuji is there. Like there's got a lot of things that you'll see and that you'll recognize. But one of like, you're in Tokyo City and there's the Shibuya crossing, but because this is a racing game that doesn't want to have you plowing through pedestrians, there's nobody there. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's there, but not really there. So yeah, like it's
Oh my goodness.
the dogs love
They
it.
are so excited about it.
Yeah, I think it is a love letter to Japan, and I think it does depend on your own familiarity with it. For me, I don't have a lot of it, so I'm like kind of looking for it to smack me across the face with more and more. There are, like, I think that was the last game, maybe 2 games ago, they introduced almost like these story missions, if that makes sense, within a Forza Horizon
Yep.
game. I advise people, if you're interested in that part of like visiting Japan through this game, do those missions first. Don't wait. I delayed way too long. They're like little yellow story missions that you can do, and they take you on these day trips, and it's almost like a tour guide kind of thing. There's like an AI, or there's a whole bunch of your friends who are driving their cars, and you go through, and there's her name is May. She's telling you about like, oh, look off to your right, and there's this over there, and that's where what this area is about. What are you giggling about over there, Bowser?
I'm laughing because until someone said her name out loud, I thought it said Mel on the subtitle thing.
I don't think it's
which didn't make any sense.
I don't think it's Mel.
And then someone's like May. I was like, oh, that makes way more sense.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think the Horizon games kind of treat you like you're a tourist in this land, and rather than it being like more, like I would almost prefer like my character be Japanese, and I get to participate in that way. But you're kind of just like I kind of talked about it in the review a little bit. It's got that YouTuber energy, which always kind of, it's a little cringe for me. Like, Forza Horizon is so cool, and like, welcome to the town, and blah, blah, blah. I don't love that. That's probably my least favorite part about the Forza Horizon games is sort of like the put on showmanship. But if that doesn't bother you, then this won't bother you. It's been the same for all of the games.
Yeah, it's the same. It's no worse. It is what it is. I mean, that's part of what it is. Like, you're becoming a Horizon legend, right?
Yep.
You got to showboat a little bit.
Which I just want to like almost like turn that off because that's just so silly to me. It's just so whatever. But the game itself is fantastic. I think this is something I'll be playing until the next one. And these games are so good. Like, I forgot that Forza Horizon 5 was all the way back in whatever, 2020, 2021. Like, it was weeks around Halo Infinite. And those games seem like they're not from the same quarter of the same year or the same month. And I feel like that speaks more to the quality of the Forza Horizon games, but I'm going on. Maybe we can get to other questions here.
Yeah, since I don't have dogs, we'll go with another question from, you know what, we'll go with Crispy Plays. My big question is based off of the old Japan-based racing game. I can't remember the name of it. Basically, there are random highways races through traffic where you can just flash your lights and race randomly. So is that an option, or is that something that you've seen within Forza so far?
Oh, Bowser looked like she was going to jump in. Yes,
you can
I think that might have been
people.
That's been a thing. That's not brand new to this game. That's been a thing. Yeah, I'll jump onto that as well to say like the interaction that you can have with other players. Like, this is a shared world. Like, that's the other. It's a very, I don't know exactly how to describe it because I don't know how
it's like an MMO.
Works. Kind of, yeah. Like you're in a shared space and other real players show up in the world, in the open world that you're driving around in. So yeah, you can flash your lights. There's two things that are really cool about the Forza Horizon games that I think really make it work. One of them is Anna. She's like your Siri. She's like your AI kind of helping you around, deciding on what to do next. That's one part. And then there's Link. And you're using your D-pad to interact with both of these functions. And Link is a way to communicate very quickly with the other real people who are in the world. And one of them is, like, if you're near them, you can honk your horn at them and you can challenge them to a race. And the other thing, too, that is neat is in these Forza Horizon games, there's these barn finds you can have. There's these purple circles on the map, and somewhere within that purple circle is a barn with some sort of, like, legacy wonderful car that you can revitalize and bring back to life. So that's all cool. What I love about Link is if you're searching for a barn and you can't find it, you can go to Link and send out a message to anybody nearby saying, has anybody seen a barn nearby? And maybe somebody will go help you. And I did that to somebody. I got that message and I happened to know where that barn was. I had found it recently or just before that, and I had somebody like I honked my horn at them and they followed me, and it was kind of like this neat multiplayer moment, like a nice positive multiplayer moment. We didn't need chat. I didn't know who the heck it was, but like got to help them out a little bit. And I won't get into every single interaction like that, but there are stuff that like can happen like that throughout this entire game, this entire experience. You can like send people gifted cars. You can leave it for new
I was gonna
players.
Say I haven't done that yet. Because usually, like in Forza Horizon 5, if you you're doing your wheel spins and you get a car that you already have, it says, "Hey, don't you want to gift this to somebody?" And then you could gift it to a new player or a returning player or whatever. And it's just like, I don't. It's so wholesome.
It is nice, yeah.
It makes you feel good.
Interacting with other players is still there. Of course, you can challenge them to races, but it goes deeper than that, and I mean, it gets into the creativity of it all. Like the designs people have for their cars is great. One thing I discovered today, because during the review period, there were no people in the open map. Like there's only a couple, I don't know how many people get a review copy. But relative to how many thousands of people are playing today, like it came to life. I played for 5, 6, 7 hours today, and it was great to see real people out there. And all of a sudden, all the designs for all the cars, you can now choose them. I had not been able to do that for the last 10 days or so. And that's a staple for Forza Horizon games. But one of the new things is you can design like your home and or your garage as well. And I didn't even mention it in the review because it doesn't interest me to build that myself. And I realized today playing that I don't design the cars either, but I love the community creations that people have for the cars. And it's going to be the same for garages and homes as well. I can't wait to dive into that.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Me neither. Yes, Mitch.
Charles has a question. I've never played Forza before. From what you have seen so far, would Forza Horizon 6 be a good game for beginners, especially with its driving assist tutorials and early races?
100%. Yeah, I mean, this is because you can drive however you want. It's so not like Forza Motorsport is the intense one, but this one is, I think you can just drive however you want, dude.
Well, this one has won award, like Forza Horizon has won awards for accessibility, correct?
100%. Yeah.
And part of it is you can play, quote, offline and literally slow down the game.
Yeah.
Everything happens slower.
Yep.
Now you're not racing with people online, but you can play the game at a reduced rate, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But that's just like that's more drastic. There's all kinds of things about, color blindness and increased contrast and the assists while you're driving. Like you can really crank things up if you need to.
That's such a good point because we could say it does a really good job of inviting a bunch of people in of all skill levels when you can say, put your, there's like a driving line that you can turn on. Like that, that was like the start. That was just the start of this, however many games ago. But yeah, they just continue to add. And it almost seems like the last thing a racing game would ever want to do is slow it down. And they go, who cares? This game's for everyone. If that's what it takes to get you playing, then slow it down.
Yep. Yeah, they have a lot of great options.
To finish Charles' question, from the time with your game, does Forza Horizon 6 respect your time between races? Or do menus, loading, and progression still slow you down when you want to just get back to driving?
What's the proper word here? I don't know if respects my time or more just takes advantage of my addiction and my getting distracted.
Ooh, shiny object. Shiny object.
Oh my God.
Especially early on when there's like roads to discover and there's XP boards to break and mascots to knock over. Oh my God, I can't do anything.
Yeah, I feel like
but it's not the menus,
They've been watching us over the last couple of years. They're like, how can we perfectly place? Yeah, there's like mascots that you can go find. There's the boards. It's just a crazy. You could just not race at all and spend probably 10, 20 hours just doing collectathon stuff. And they've just got them just perfectly placed so they pop up on your mini map and you're going like, oh, I'll go over here. I streamed for a bunch today and I literally had to like make notes or mental notes or say it out loud going like, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do this and those plans went to hell every single time. So I don't know myself if that's not respecting my time because it's engaging me in such a good way. But
it's keeping me hooked, right?
It really is.
I'm trying to like progress, get enough into like the Horizon rankings to keep that moving because it does take you like across the map.
Yep.
You'll hit the highlights of the map just doing that progression.
Yes.
And then once you've driven on a road, then you can fast travel to it. So if I want to go clean up XP boards, mascots, discovering roads and areas, that kind of stuff, I can do it easier.
Yeah. Golly, God, we could talk about this game all night, you guys. I love it so much. Like I didn't even blink and 5-6 hours went by today and I've already put in, I don't even a couple dozen hours already. And it's funny you say like, you can chase down whatever you want. You can try to get through all the showcase events. You can try to just get all of the roads or the collectathon stuff I mentioned. Like there's all these different carrots that it's dangling. And I do think if I were brand new to it, I probably would suggest people like just unlock the next showcase events. I think those are kind of like the most major progression markers in the game. It's as close to like story progression as it gets is unlocking those big things. Yes, Fee.
Yeah, I just had a question from Uncle Tim.
Hi,
What
Uncle
was the
Tim.
first car that you actually bought? Which of the three did you pick at the beginning? The Sylvia, the Celisa, or the Jimmy?
No, what about you, Bowser? What'd you pick?
I picked the Celica, which is Celica in the U.S., but they say it Celica here.
They do say
Sean
Celica in this game.
Sean is
Thank
so
you.
redeemed. He's so redeemed. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, God, it's over now.
I have seen commercials where they say Celica. But yeah, the Toyota, I picked the same one. That was, I don't know what it is about that car. I love that car.
Yeah, that's the one I picked.
Yeah.
I don't know if Uncle Tim's asking what car we actually bought IRL first or in the game first.
I'm going to say in-game.
Because I don't remember.
You don't remember your first car?
No, I do remember. It's whichever one they guide you to show you the fact that you can buy cars for sale on the side of the road. That's the first thing I bought.
Yes, there's two.
The game,
yes,
like when you start, so there's 45, 50 minutes probably before you're like set loose on the world.
Right. Yeah.
Right. There's the series of things where like you take over driving a car. They're talking to you about what's going on with the Horizon Festival, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's also like one of the things like on the way to the next thing, they're like, oh, you drove past this thing here. Someone's selling their car. It's at a discount. You should buy it.
Yeah.
That's the first one I bought, whatever that was.
I don't remember what that was either. And I'm glad you brought that up. It's probably one of my top 3 favorite things they've added to this series is these car sales that are happening on the side of the road. They're just yet another thing that pops up on your map that, like, how the hell did they do this? I don't know if there's anything that's popping up on my map that isn't interesting to me. Like I am interested. I'll take it all. And this is one where if I were to go back to Forza Horizon 5 or anything earlier, I will miss not being able to buy a car for sale on the side of the road. It's just such a no-brainer addition to it.
Yeah.
And I'm buying cars all the time. It's like, it's like, try this out.
When you go to a race and it's like, do you want to drive one you have or do you want to buy a recommended car?
Always buy.
Oh, I'm buying a recommended car.
It just adds to the... Like, there's always something new. I'm never getting bored with a car. But I guess the other side of it, too, is, like, I'm never getting too attached to it. So it's a double-edged sword. Like, I'm not... There are some cars that I should get attached to, but because I'm getting distracted by something else, I jump off of it.
I have a problem with Forza Horizon games, and I never spend my skill points because I'm waiting for the perfect car to spend my skill points on.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes no sense because you get a bunch of them. You should just spend them whatever you're driving. Who cares?
That's right. Yes,
Tell
at
that
least
to
the
my
first
brain.
one. Also, pro tip, whenever you get a new car, spend one on the first thing. You get some XP. You get like 2,000 XP. You know, it's nothing crazy. Yeah.
All right. A question from Daryl. Is there anything in the game that helps you learn to be a better driver?
What do you think, Bowser?
I pretty much just watch the driving line because it does a good job of like turning from blue to yellow to red to say you're going too fast, and I ignore it and I smash into the other cars. I always cut the inside of the turn. That way the other cars kind of like keep me off the wall.
That's
Perfect.
right. Yep.
Yep. The rewind feature is incredible.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most underrated things here. You can just rewind and try that turn again.
Yeah.
And rewind and try it again.
Rewind. And you can rewind multiple times if you want.
Yeah, you can go back pretty far if you want. Like, oh, I didn't start braking soon enough or whatever. Like,
yep.
You have the ability. If you want to learn to be a better driver, you can.
Yeah.
And then
that's a good point.
If you start winning races, it'll be like, well, you're winning everything. Do you want to bump up the difficulty?
Get a little extra credit, get a little bonus
you get more,
there.
Yep, you get a little bit of extra rewards, but as Mitch will say, the only way to get better is to play against tougher people. The same in Apex. When I join Mitch's lobbies, I eventually get better because you have to, right? When you race tougher drivatars, you get better. So.
That's a good point. I'm glad for the extra perspective on this because when I saw this question, I was thinking immediately of Forza Motorsport, which gives you sort of scores on the turns that you're taking. It's like, that was an excellent turn, 10 out of 10, or not such a good turn. Like, it gave you those cues. That's not here at all. And maybe it's just out of place for the type of game that it is. It's much more arcadey than the motorsport games are sim. But with that said, like, would kind of like that nudge here and there. Like I do wish for all the knobs that you can turn on or off, all the ways that you can make this game right for you. That's one that I wish was here. And this is getting into like super nitpicky stuff. And it just shows you how much I love the game because I get into these kinds of things. One of the things that I really appreciated about the Forza games really early on was how when you turn certain things on or off, like it would increase or decrease how many credits you're getting or how much XP. You get a bonus for making it harder. You get less for making it a little easier. And one of the things that they changed somewhere along the lines, like rewind has no bearing on that at all. You can turn off rewind and it doesn't change your bonus or your whatever, your decrease in credit. And I don't know if this is gatekeeping, but I kind of wish that it did. I kind of wish that it would give me more credit for turning rewind off. And I don't know why they ever changed that. And there's a couple settings in there that don't change how much you earn. And I feel like it should. But that's, again, kind of total dorky, granular, geeky, whatever, caring about that kind of stuff. But it was there at one point. So, because I play with rewind off, and I guess regardless of the increase or decrease on credits, I find if I know it's there, I actually drive differently. Like I'll be way more reckless because I'll just rewind it. And then I end up doing that maybe a little bit too much. So I play with it off, but mostly because that helps me, I think, drive maybe a little bit better.
Well, and then you're more prepared for when you actually play with real drivers. Like if you play multiplayer.
Yeah, where you
because I'll get into that and like you can't rewind. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I've made a mistake here.
There is now without rewind, I do run into sometimes you can get stuck every once in a while. There's a wide open world. You can go wherever you want. Every once in a while I'll get kind of like turtled on top of a rock or something like that, or I'll get kind of stuck and the wheel isn't touching the ground or something like that. I do wish there was like a quick button I could hit to just put me on the ground somewhere else. Just put me on the closest road or something. So.
All right. Next question from Slackies15. If gas prices of today were applied to the game, which car would you choose to drive?
I'm walking. No.
Can you imagine getting out and walking this game?
That makes the map size seem a whole lot bigger.
Oh my gosh.
You had to walk
There is
everywhere.
a bunch of electric cars.
Yeah,
I was just about to ask, do they have electric cars in the
it.
game?
Mm-hmm.
I Googled it and found a list of electric cars, and I am going to say this completely wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But the one that I'm going to pick is the Wuling Hongguang Mini EV Macaron. It's a cute little car.
It is a cute little car.
It's a cute little car. That's what I'm going to drive. If you got to pay for gas, no, I don't. I'm driving that electric car.
Yeah, hell yeah. There's also the Ford F-150 Lightning, 700 horsepower, which is pretty good. Yeah, it's mostly interesting, like how they sound to me. Like, cause they obviously you don't pay for gas, so like who cares?
Yeah,
right.
One of my favorite cars in Forza Horizon 5 was, I think it was a Porsche. Yeah, that was an electric car. I drove that thing everywhere. Because what people don't necessarily understand, electric cars go, and they go now. Like
instant.
Your 0 to 60 is insane in an actual unrestricted electric car.
Yeah.
If you want to go fast, that's what you drive. But it doesn't sound the same.
I know people have thoughts and feelings about Tesla because of course, but like Tesla's not in the game, which I think is really interesting. There's still, for as many car manufacturers there are, I mean, I guess it just speaks to how many vehicles there are out there. But it does seem like there's some strange omissions, I think. And other weird cars I've never heard of. So I don't know. Maybe there's no perfect car list. But my car isn't in there. Maybe I want my minivan, Mitch. Maybe I want my Sienna hybrid minivan in there.
150 Subaru WRXs and BRZs, but not a Crosstrek.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's get your SUV in there.
There's so many cars overseas too that are like electric cars that like I've seen like Buzz and like Buzz's Discord Dame will show like electric cars that are overseas that are doing wild things that could never happen here. So I mean, I'm sure there's so many brands of cars that we just don't know about that, especially with the game being based in Japan. It's like, like we want to highlight a bunch of cars here that some of you probably have never heard of a day in your life. Yeah, that will definitely get some attention. So I get what you're saying though. It's like there's definitely, I mean, obviously that brand of car, I have a feeling I know why that's not in there. But I'm also, there's like Dude, do you realize there's like so many car manufacturers that you guys have never heard of a day in your life that we want to give a showcase to just because based on the location of where it's at? And like I said, somebody might find their new favorite car based off this game because it's like, oh, wait, what is this car? I've never seen this car a day in my life. Because I get surprised all the time.
Because it's not
Example, the MG 1986 MG Metro I just got today. That car is sweet. It's that cute little one. I found a design that made it look like Lightning McQueen. That was pretty nice. Yeah, good stuff, man. I didn't even know what an MG was. I didn't know where that was from. But there you go. Lots of Nissan in the game.
Yeah.
I'm just scrolling through the list. Toyotas, lots of Toyotas.
Mitsubishis.
Yeah, Mitsubishis. Yeah, lots of Mitsubishis for sure. Yeah. Yeah, but like still, I'm always wanting for more, you know? I'm always wanting for, there's so many vehicles. And one of the reasons I've always really enjoyed playing these racing games is because I get to drive the cars I never got to own myself. I talked about this a little bit on stream today too, but you know, of course I'll never buy a Ferrari, I'll never get a Lamborghini or any of those cars, but like there's also some like just normal cars that I still really like that I never got to own and probably won't. And so there's some, whatever that is, fantasy fulfillment that I get through these games, especially with them being open world. In any racing game, you're racing, of course, but this one you're just kind of like, I really do enjoy just driving on the highway on a Honda Prelude. Like, I just like it. Like, I don't need to be going as fast as it can possibly go. It's just, I always wanted one of those cars. I thought, like, my friends who had them, I thought that was really nice and neat. I like it, Mitch.
Isn't there a mode, I don't know if I saw it or not in the other games, isn't there a mode which kind of like the car drives itself and you can just kind of put on a cinematic camera and just chill?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, you can always just do that with like, you know, just normal. It doesn't have to be the craziest, flashiest car. It can just be a normal car and you just kind of put that in the background and just chill out. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I will say, like, I know it's a slight hot take. The idea of getting, like, a Lamborghini or, like, a Ferrari has never interested me. The idea of having a car so close to the ground makes me almost feel nauseous. I'm like, that
like your butt's rubbing on the ground.
It's just, I don't know. And I see people that are, like, my height and taller in those vehicles, but still, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't think about that. But a good question coming from Slackies is from Dad to Dad. Which car is the coolest and most efficient dad car in the game, Sean?
Oh my God, I have no idea. Probably the Jimmy is one thing that comes to mind. It's one of the first of the three cars that you can get. There's like a Ford Bronco in there. You can get it. There's something about a GMC Jimmy though that's just like, I think that's like hockey dad energy. There's the cigarette ash.
I was going with like, it's a Chevy Silverado or a Ford F-150.
Oh yeah, one of the trucks.
You've spent way too much money pretending like you're going to haul shit in the bed of your truck and you never do. Yeah.
Oh man, could you imagine? They should allow you to like apply rust to these cars. You should allow it to like age it a little bit, you know? Kind of like what you do with a character creator where you have like age lines and like the splotches and whatever. You should age up these cars a little bit.
Yeah.
A nice rattle going on. Like, what the heck is with this muffler? It doesn't really.
Especially after I wreck into everybody else, you know?
Yeah, you don't want to disparage one car over another, but that would be kind
You could have a ding in the side of the car from the Costco carts that are hitting it all the time when you make Costco runs. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Was the question about being efficient or is it just a dad car?
Just a dad car.
I think I stand by my GMC Jimmy as a dad car. Like that.
Most efficient dad car. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, you're hauling a bunch of kids in it, but you still being the dad. Like,
yeah.
Yep.
That makes
I stand by my pickups.
I know like they made more like brand new and the Ford Broncos now are actually quite nice, but I still, when I think of a Bronco or a Jimmy, it's got a cassette player in it.
Yeah, but it's the big one too. Like today's Ford Bronco is small. It's whittle bitty bitty.
Yeah,
it's small.
Yeah, you don't want those ones
the
that
original
over if you turn
Ford Broncos. Yeah, they were high and huge.
The one OJ was in.
Yes.
Good Lord.
That. Apparently, you can run from the cops in them. But
yeah, I guess so. Oh, it's been a minute.
What a commercial. What a commercial that was on live TV for a while. That's
Holy
crazy.
Crap, dude. Yarden in the chat says, cool dad car is the Honda S2000. Shout out. Yes. Nice.
Question from Star. What, this kind of, it's car related, not Forza related, mind you, is what was the car you learned to drive on and what car vehicle would you love to own, Sean?
I want to go to Mitch first. What did you learn to drive on, Mitch?
I learned to drive on a Mazda MPV minivan because that's what my mom
Nice.
had.
Yes,
By the way,
sir.
the side door for the van was not sliding. It was a gigantic normal door.
Oh my
It
God,
wasn't.
that's amazing.
It didn't slide. It was just super big and like
Wait.
a normal door.
What year?
Oh, dude.
MPV?
Oh, it was, yeah, MPV. I think it was like 94, maybe a 95 or something like that. The sliding door wasn't sliding. It was just a giant side door. And I remember that specifically because my sister went to open it one time and it was windy as hell. The wind caught it and scratched the shit out of the car next to my mom.
Oh,
She was so bummed out. Yeah, no, but yeah, my favorite thing about minivans, and to this day, I've never hated on minivans. I got like 8 of my friends and we mobbed deep in that thing. Yeah, that was it. That was the car that I learned to drive in.
That's the one.
And like I said, it was only one sliding door because this is before like vans, 2 sliding doors was like a standard, right? Only one sliding door. Yep. But that other side, it was just a real big door. It was
hilarious.
I took so many of my friends in that car and we went to Walmart and we went to the movies and we just did just stupid shit. So yeah, shout out to that car. Big fan of that. And then what car would you love to own? It's funny. I've seen it and it's just like a nice car because it's a very dad car because it's very big, but like the Jeep Grand Wagoneers. It's like a giant. Okay, so I'm not a big fan. I'm just saying it is a massive SUV that's like luxuried up. And I just think I can hit 8 people in here, 8 adults, by the way, not like little kids, 8 adults. And this thing is like super luxuried out. And my wife has a Jeep. So when we go to the Jeep dealership, I see them and I go, that's nice. That's $100,000 car, basically. It's like $95,000. And I'm like, my bank account says no, but I wish I could. And again, it's not like a Lambo or anything. I'm just thinking.
That's what I mean.
But that thing can go up a damn mountain if I wanted to at the same time.
Exactly.
Like it is a Jeep. It can go off road, but also it has ventilated and air conditioned and heated seats. It's wonderful. Like I want to drive it and like to a certain point, just kind of sit there and hang out. Like that thing. Yeah, grand gas guzzler. Exactly. That thing. I saw the price tag and about died, but I was like, if I had like that money,
I don't need some crazy fast car. I'm just like thinking luxury, and like if I want to climb a mountain one day, I can do that too.
I love it. What about you, Fee? What'd you learn to drive on?
Well, as someone who does not have a license, I did in fact learn back in the day when I was trying to get my license then on a 2004 Honda Accord.
Hell yeah.
It was
Accord.
in a hunter green, dark green color. Yep. Also a black Civic. But yeah, myself, like if I had to say dream car, it would definitely have to be like a large like SUV type Jeep vehicle. I know like the Honda, I think it's Passport or the Pilot. I'm a huge fan of. Also, I will say I did like a friend of mine has the Bronco, and so his is very nice. He has the Sport,
the new ones are nice.
The new ones are very nice. I just want a car that's like higher up. Once again, lower cars just get me stressed out. So yeah, I think it's from my high school days when I took a medical course and had to sit through hours upon hours of just slideshows of what happens with people who have like lower end cars in accidents. So that was kind of like traumatizing to me. So
you want to be high up.
Yeah, exactly.
Wear your seatbelts. Keep all of your appendages inside the frame of the car.
Absolutely.
Good idea.
100%.
Yeah.
Super
Keep your
important.
foot
Don't
off
ask
the
me how
dash.
I know.
But yeah.
Yeah, never put anything up on the dash.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
How about you, Bowser? What'd you learn to drive on? Motorcycle?
A bright red 1995 Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
Let's go. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
That's
my
a
mom
car.
had a nice car. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
1995?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. Nice.
Yep. It was pretty snazzy.
Yeah. You could lie down across that whole bench in the back.
Oh,
you just get a
man.
whole night's sleep. Heck
You could fit all kinds of people in there.
I love it. Heck yes.
My
God,
I have
wait a minute,
couple
wait a minute,
different-
wait a minute. Parallel parking that sucker? Like, you take your driver's test in that thing?
I did not have to parallel park for my driver's test.
What?
Yeah,
I feel like do we not? I feel like we must.
It's optional on
apparently
ours,
have
like-
to.
I did a 3-point turn in it.
Look
That was
at
the
you.
first thing in the driver's test for
Yeah,
us.
spatial awareness in that sucker.
Heck
Holy
yeah,
crap.
that's a nice long car. I'll tell you
I
that.
like it. All right, what's your dream? Is that your dream car?
No,
1995.
I already drove it.
Bright
I already
red.
had it.
Oh,
you know?
okay. Yeah, nice.
I have a couple different dream cars. Probably the most prevalent one for me would be a Plymouth Prowler
Nice.
from the early 2000s, the dark purple.
That thing was a boat,
seen-
dude. That thing would just
That
sail
thing's
over
big.
the roads. That
It-
thing was large. I remember somebody in high
It's
school
so
had that
long.
thing. Holy crap.
It's so
yeah.
long. But you know what? Looking at the pictures now, I'm like with the open wheels in the front, I'm like, this is pretty much my motorcycle with the roof.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's a similar look, so maybe I guess that one's out. What I would really like to have would be a 1950s pickup truck resto mod. So I want it to look original, but I want all of like the improvements with technology, like a modern engine, air conditioning,
yeah, like a
modern
sleeper
sound,
build.
like that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yep, that's what I want.
I love that. Good one. For me, like Mitch, I learned to drive on in a minivan. It was a 1988 or 1989 Plymouth Voyager. That blue minivan everybody saw around. And I think you guys might have been when I mentioned this on the stream earlier today. It was a 5-speed manual transmission. It had a
Oh my
clutch.
God.
Nice.
Yeah, man, and it had a big old gear shift in the middle, and that was a big old car. And so if you guys drive standard, and if you're not good on the clutch, if you're not good at driving standard, like the whole car kind of like whatever shimmies and shakes and everything, and it's crazy. So a whole van doing that as you're trying to learn how to drive standard was something else. I took my driver's test in that car, even though my parents had an automatic transmission car as well. No, I was learning
Yeah,
on
you gotta
standard.
learn.
I was learning
Yeah.
that car. It didn't even have like a tachometer that shows you your RPMs? Like, it didn't even have that. Because, like, why would a minivan have one of those? It had the speedometer on one side, big giant circle on one side, and the other giant circle, which is where that should go, was the gas meter on this car. It had a whole giant circle on the dash, all for how much gas you had left. So that's what I drove. That's what I learned to drive on. And my dream car is definitely more boring as I get older. Yeah, it's not a Ferrari or Lamborghini, although those would be nice. I actually drove one in the game earlier today. I love a 4Runner. I love a Toyota 4Runner. I love a Highlander, like one of those bigger SUVs for sure. I think that's probably the one. Mitch pulls up a picture of a 1988 Plymouth Voyager. Mine didn't have the wood panels.
Oh, no wood panels.
We did not
okay,
have the
okay.
wood panels. And it would have been better if we did, because I scratched the shit out of my parents' van with my bike.
It's just the wood grain, man.
Oh, we should have had those protective panels on the thing. But, you had the 2-car garage with 2 cars in it, and you try to squeeze your bikes in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Not a good idea. So I remember the brake, like the pure metal
yeah.
brake handle. Yeah. And my dad handled that pretty well, I got to say, because I'm not sure how I would be. It was 3 feet long, this scratch, like somebody keyed the car because I was a stupid
That's
idiot.
how I feel.
kid.
That's how I feel when my kids take my Honda Pilot, which is the family car, right? That's the car they take to
Very
drive and
nice.
stuff.
Holy crap.
And dude, that thing, all of a sudden I come back, I'm like, the hell's that? What's that scratch? What's that ding from? What's all this
Yeah.
from? You know what I mean? So yeah. Sean, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I said Grand Wagoneer, I started looking at him. Dude, look at this car. Look at this car.
It is it's an RV. Like, that is a motorhome.
I'm telling you,
It's a
this
minivan
if-
with a lift
if
kit.
Like, where does the table slide out from? Like, where are you guys
Dude,
playing
I'm telling you, look
cribbage
at
in the
this
back?
interior. It's got like 9 touch screens in this thing.
This interior.
Look at this thing, dude. Jafi's talking about cars she doesn't want to sit low to the ground. You're climbing in this thing.
Dude,
this
that
thing
would
is
cost $200 to fill with gas. What is
oh,
going on
100%.
here?
Yeah. It's just
How much
yeah.
is this car? How much does this cost? We'll get a quote.
I looked. They start at 70,000. But the one I was
Starting at
looking
70.
starting at 70, and yeah, like the one I've been looking at, it's like 85. But yeah, look at the moon roof on this thing. Like, come on.
It comes with a German Shepherd. What in the world, dude?
Look at that beautiful dog it comes with.
I don't know what kind of dog that is. It's not a German Shepherd.
I don't either. No, but dude, this thing is
AI
nuts.
dog.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, we're dads now. We're like, can we put, like you, hockey gear?
Yeah.
All you Canadians have to have room for hockey gear. You got to make sure you have a car big enough for that. But no, dude, this thing, I just look at that thing and go, all my adult children could sit there and no one's complaining because they sit in my car right now. And if any adults are in the back, especially if you're trying to fit all three of them back there, it's not very fun.
I spent the last couple of years with a little, like a Scion TC. It's a little two-door car. It's kind of like a Celica in a way. And I had a little bit of fun with that. And that's fine. I realized like that video games really are my way of satisfying that part of me that would love to drive a CRX from back in the day, you know, some of those things. But, you know, those days are gone. Or even a Camaro. I really wanted a Camaro growing up. Like when I was going through like the auto traders, I always was like, I had my eye on a $3,000 Camaro from whatever 1980s Z28 or Z28 if you like.
There you go.
Yeah, it changes with time, man, for sure.
Shout out to Forerunners as well, though, man. Those new Forerunners are pretty sick.
They're nice. I know.
They're really nice.
I can't afford it. They're
so expensive.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. Good question. That was a fun question. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got? Is that it?
No, we have two more questions.
Let's do it.
We'll fool ya. Hello, team.
Fool ya.
How are you all doing? Referring back to my comment on the review video, how is the music in Forza Horizon 6?
I mean, it's excellent. The music's great, and it's something that you can't really share on stream or in the reviews because you get copyright strikes, and that sucks. But this is a hallmark of the Forza Horizon games, is the music is always great. There's a radio station for everyone, and I always forget the name of the one I'm listening to the most, but it's like Gotcha New City Radio, I think it's called. That's the one. It's got Japanese DJs. It's like, I feel like the most Japanese music. It's
all
great.
the DJs off this afternoon.
Oh,
yeah. People yapping. I don't need that. I haven't found my station.
Oh, try Gotcha.
I think the one I was trying to go a little bit this morning. This is like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, all of this is too much right now.
It's a lot.
With all these people like yelling at me and the music was so upbeat and like, I'm like, no, I'm not awake.
We can
enough.
ease into
What did I put
this.
on? What was it? Opus? That's like the classical music. So I put that on. I was like, all right, we just got to calm down a little bit.
Hilarious.
It's too early on a Friday for this. But yeah, the music's going to be good.
I can't wait to see your loading screen. Like, take a screenshot of the loading screen that says like your favorite radio station is Opus. Like, nobody's listening to that. But Fauza, you got it.
Apparently, I am at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know. Yeah. This is the game. This is where I really like. Forza Horizon 3 is really where I fell in love with this series, and it's the only game that got me up at 5 a.m. to play a game before work. That's really where it started. Was with this game. I just wanted to spend time driving these cars around. And I alluded to it in the review on the channel. They've just been expertly refining this formula game after game, and not year after year, by the way. This isn't an annualized thing. Like, they take their time.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I wish this one had come like last year. I was ready for it last year.
You're ready.
I was kind of done with 5. I was ready. But I'd much rather have this pace than, like you said, a yearly one. Because I'd get tired of it.
You would so get tired of it. Yeah. And they do like a good job, like we said before, with the DLC.
Yep.
So, yes, Mitch.
One thing I just went to Spotify, and Forza, official Forza, has playlists, of course, for every single radio station. So if you want to listen to that. But here's a question I have.
Oh, that's a good one.
Have you guys ever... I actually, unfortunately, in my head, I did this with GTA 6 or 5 when I was playing a lot of GTA 5. They did the same thing where they had like radio stations for the different radio stations, GTA 5. Unfortunately, sometimes you listen to some of the music and you start driving a little faster. I don't know if that ever happens to anybody else or not, but I started
in real life.
In IRL, yeah. If I'm driving and I'm listening to that IRL, I'm like, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I remember this time in GTA when I did this. Now, I'm not going on the sidewalk hitting pedestrians, to be clear. I'm just driving faster. But like,
it's not video game music that gets me. It's like, I can't drive 55.
Yeah.
And I start going a lot faster.
Like, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But if you go on, at least Spotify, I'm sure Apple Music and other services have this as well. But there's actually an official Forza profile, and they have every single one of the radio stations with all their music. So that's the thing.
I literally, unfortunately, and I apologize to my friend, shout out Frank, I ruined his keyboard because I screamed because Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy came on when I was playing GTA Online, and I was just like, heck yeah, this song! I screamed and then started driving, and he's just like, what the? Are you okay? And I'm like, Party All the Time, and then he's just like, I got water all over my keyboard. I thought something happened, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And so he's sitting there like trying to like dry off his keyboard as we're just driving around.
Damn.
Yeah, there you
Killed
go.
it. Like
Literally,
Mitch
shout out to
Dr.
GTA
Pepper.
soundtrack. Yeah, it just went everywhere, bro. It was real bad.
Damn.
Yeah, thankfully not on electronics and everything. We're fine. But no, GTA soundtracks, again,
So good.
just give them time to cook. Let them cook. Let them get a good soundtrack together. There's like certain games that you really trust their soundtracks. Yeah, I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad. Also, too, shout out to Forza for actually having like the official profile and like making sure that songs are available and not just some rando on Spotify who made a playlist that's missing 4 or 5 songs or whatever.
Yeah,
So they actually did a official, and like some of these already have thousands of followers on them. Wave and XS are the 2 right now that have the most followers on those playlists.
Those are great.
Yeah. So shout out to them for that.
Now you can learn the actual names of the songs and the artists and stuff, and seek out more of their music. Very nice.
Oh, that's so cool.
So Forza has done, or Playground has done such a great job with this game. There's so many things that I love about it. Can we, okay, so like racing and everything is good. Can we start I want to start like a petition. Can we please add some legit personality to our characters that we have in this game? Our characters are, I don't know what's wrong with them. They're a bunch of brain dead dummies over there, Bowser.
I have a solution to this problem.
Yes, please.
Because you mentioned this in your review, right?
I think maybe on stream
creators,
today.
lackluster.
Oh, the
somewhere
character
you
creator is
mentioned.
ass. Character creator, and
So-
it's like this. Yes, I'll get into it, but go ahead.
Yeah, I have a solution to the problem, and it's very
Okay.
easy. You just get to pick an Xbox Game Studios character, and that's who you are.
Amazing.
You don't get to be yourself. like I'm going to be
Phoenix,
Master
let's
Chief,
go. Yeah.
Marcus Phoenix. Like you could be
that'd be
whoever
so
you
good.
could be Doom Guy.
That'd be way
all that.
better. That would
Yeah,
be better
just
than
do that.
this.
Like, if you're gonna
music
give
the
me-
whole time driving.
If my character's going to look shitty, then just let me be a pre-made character that's actually something I recognize.
I want to get into a little nuance here because there is some good stuff. There are some redeeming factors of the character creator. I just didn't want to spend an inordinate amount of time in a 5-minute review talking about character creator, but it's a 2-hour podcast. We can do that here. There's some cool things here. There's a lot of diversity in the character creator that is well represented in that, and that's all good. There's also a variety of like prosthetics that you can have for your arms
Hearing
and legs.
devices.
Totally. And I don't want to take anything away from it. That's not what
That's
I
some
mean
really
when
cool
I say character
stuff.
creators ass. I just think like the characters themselves look bad. And
They
I
look
just
dead
can't
inside.
believe in 2026, we still have dead looking characters. After such a wonderful intro, this game is great. And then it just slams you into this character. And I couldn't believe my eyes. Like it really took me back. I could not believe how bad it looked for how great everything else is. Looks bad. The other piece is when you win a race. My God, my guy, he looks like he's, I don't know, like I've seen people walk through IKEA more excited than people who are winning the races in this game. They're just kind of like, I don't know, just
While
as
they're
if
still
in
in
a
the car.
simulation.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, because it zooms into it, like you cross the finish line and it shows your character
And it's like
10 and 2, just chill as a cucumber. Like, I don't know, dude. Like something in there would be
Could you at
kind
least
of
smile?
nice. Like fist pump or something. Like there's got to be.
there needs to
more-
be. So you can pick like reactions that display like when you're on the stage, like
Yeah,
you're
on
on
the
the podium
podium.
type of deal.
Yeah, my
like,
guy goes like
get
this.
That right? Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a couple things there. They need some in-car
That would be nice. Yeah.
emotes.
It's really the like anything to do with performance capture, whether it's voice acting or that. That's if I'm asking for one thing in Forza Horizon 7, it really is that. And this is similar to my complaint with sports games with play-by-play, which is still somehow bad. Unacceptable. Like, I just don't understand how it's not gotten any better than NHL 97. Like, how?
Yeah.
So that's it for me. That's what
Well,
I
and
have to complain about.
The Forza Horizon series puts more of an emphasis on the people, right? Like
Totally.
you're interacting with other characters in these stories and stuff. Like you see them enough that it should be better.
Agreed. Yes.
Take all that out. Just make all the people disappear, and then it's a mute issue. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't
totally.
care. They don't
Otherwise,
exist.
it's just awkward. It's
They're
just
just-
like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the car people doing people things, and it's like maybe you should have a different team.
Maybe we should pull somebody from another team over there to help them with the people parts.
Yes, Mitch.
We talk about things that like Forza does well and how like there's not really much more you can do with it. Maybe the next game is the people part because they are putting so much work into Fable, where they're putting an emphasis on people so much, right?
Yeah.
Every character in the game's voice acted. Every character has some different story and dialogue and all that stuff. So maybe like this year they made sure like, because they had apparently from what I remember, an article said they had an entire team that just focused on the map of the game, right? So like, they didn't care about the driving, the physics of driving. They didn't care about any of those things, right? All they cared about was making the map look good. Maybe next Forza Horizon, there's a team that's just like, make the people look better, make the people more lively and interactive or something like that. You know what I mean? That could be one of those things that they improve upon because to a certain extent, like you said, like how many more things can they do and make it improvements? And again, there's obviously things like, you know, cars on the side of the road and things that are new, but it's like, can we make the cars visually look that much better? Not really. Okay, let's put that effort into this because we got that dialed down, right? Let's do this. So, especially after Fable, I definitely think that you can do that in the next one. But I get what you're saying, though.
It only stands out because everything else is so excellent.
Right.
Yes.
Everything is
just I was going to say that.
Mhm.
Like, the reason you're talking about this is because we don't have things to complain about with the driving and the map and the what is there to do in this game. Like, the actual gameplay of this game is phenomenal.
Totally. Yeah, as good
So
as
if you're going to have people, let's make them be a little bit alive.
Yeah, a little bit. That'd be nice.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love this game though, man. Like, and that's why I talk about it so much. And there's so many things to. And it seems silly because it's a racing game. Like, what could you? There's so much, dude. Like, there's just so many things.
Hours in this.
It's here. I'm so happy they nailed it. They haven't screwed it up. Man, and it's a huge win for Xbox, and people are playing it, and it's nice. We don't always get a nice story, a nice happy thing to have, and we do. We have it. They didn't screw it up, and good for them. People should play it. Check it out on Game Pass when it comes everywhere else on Monday,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So I don't want to derail the conversation because we're already gone long, but some other things have leaked this week, and like, I'm really excited for 2026 for Xbox.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
We
Like,
can talk about
we
those
know
next week
games
for
that are
sure.
coming. We got Fable and Gears, and we have Forza and some controllers coming. Like, this is the year. This is it. It took them 25 years, but we got there, baby.
Yeah, it took Asha three months.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah.
She fixed everything.
Yeah, she should have got here a long time ago.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah.
We start having our savior shrines for Asha.
Oh, they're already on Twitter. There's like photoshops of her second coming of Christ and like all this stuff. I'm like, all right, guys, calm
we're
down.
like Phil who?
Yeah, exactly.
Creator of Game Pass.
Yeah,
Father
thanks,
of
bro.
Game Pass. Yeah.
Thanks for saving Xbox when we were down in the dumps. Appreciate you, but apparently go to hell. Ash is better.
whatever.
Best of luck in retirement. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. We have one more question. Actually,
final one.
technically, it's two. It's from Miles of Amanda. First off, tell us some fun Forza facts. I feel like we've done that quite consistently throughout the night, but are there any other shout outs, Bowza and Sean, that you want to give a shout out? Some fun Forza facts.
Yeah,
sorry.
like Sean mentioned, when you buy a new car, you can go and pick somebody else's paint job for it, and people are incredibly creative. It's a small window right now. There's not a lot, but about 2 weeks from now, you're gonna have so many to pick from. It will be insane, and I love that. I love finding
It is so good.
this color is the vibe for this car. I'm stoked.
Yep. Yeah, and a reminder, check it out for your homes and estates as well in your garages. Go check that out. My fun fact, this is not new for Horizon 6, but I think I don't remember when it was introduced. This game has a battle royale in it, and people never talk about it, and it's awesome. The Eliminator, it's called. I don't know in this game if it's the same as in the past, but typically you start off with an old Volkswagen Beetle, and that's your starter car, and then you go find, instead of like looting for guns,
It's like Gun Run in
cars.
Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta if you keep going, you get a better car.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's really good, and you ram into other cars in order to eliminate them.
Yeah, it's
really,
absolutely
really good.
like the strat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, very good. It
Nice.
kind of came out when Battle Royale was like popping up everywhere, and this seemed to stand out somehow. It's really good. People should go check it out. So fun fact is Battle Royale. Shout out to the Eliminator.
Battle Royale. Okay. And last but not least, tell us which car fits each host's personality. Okay, thanks.
I think the Mazda MPV matches. I'm just kidding. It's not in the
Please, just let me get that in there, man. Let me go hit the gas and go 70 miles an hour. Please.
game. Let's
The
see.
problem
Are
is
we doing
I
each
can't
person?
see like all the cars. Like I have a list of them, but I don't know what all these cars look like. How am I supposed to do this?
Is the Scion XB in the game?
No Scions in the game. That's a major
None?
complaint of no Scions at all. I know.
Dude,
Well-
I had an XB was what I drove for the longest time until my son wrecked it. That was my car. I actually really liked my XB. I liked it a lot.
What we could do, and you guys can veto my idea, but since both Mitch and I will be able to play this game next week, we take this question to next week and we
I
think
like
about
it.
this
Yep.
over the next week, and then we figure out each one of us has to pick for the others. So I have to find one
Yes.
for Bowza, everyone has to find one for Bowza, everyone has to find one for Mitch, everyone has to find one for me, etc.
And pick one
like
for
it.
yourself as well.
Yes.
Ooh, I
And we
like
can see
this
how far
idea.
off we all are. Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's next
had to
week's
do a-
topic. Which car am I?
And then all rumors of Xbox. And all the rumors of Xbox we didn't
Yeah.
get to talk
I
about
know.
for the rest of the
Yeah,
show.
there's
Yeah.
so much.
Exactly.
But Forza's so good, it doesn't matter. I just
Yeah.
looked. I have like
Here.
100 hours in Forza Horizon 5. I'm gonna probably
Nice.
double that in this game. I don't
Yeah.
care, man. I'm just gonna play the crap out of it.
So good. So fun. So nice. It's a wholesome kind of game. Like there's really nothing about it. It's really good. Thank you everybody for your questions. That was so again crushing it with the questions, man.
Crushed
People
it.
so engaged out there. We love talking about this stuff. You guys helping us direct like the conversation. It's so otherwise I'll talk about whatever we were doing an hour before we started talking about Forza Horizon. So you're really helping us, guys. Appreciate you. Very nice. All right. Is there anything else? Do we have anything else before we wrap things up here? Is that it? Everybody's
That's
shaking
it.
their
That's
head.
it.
That is all. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening to episode number 432 of the Xbox Drive, the one where we talk about Forza Horizon 6. It's here. Guys, before I thank everybody who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, I want to know where on the internet we can find you. Fee, you're in the top left-hand corner. But
Yes,
other
I
than
am.
that, where can we find you on the internet?
You guys can find me over on twitch.tv/Zoranix, where Sunday I will be finishing up The Night is Grey, finishing up my wheel spins, and so Monday I can not get motion sick playing library or librarian. So please send me all your strength. You can also find me tomorrow, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be watching Eurovision as a group. So if you want to come and hang out, there's an event already set up. So if you want to hang out and experience Eurovision for the first time, or if you're a Eurovision veteran, you're more than welcome to join us. Right after that, I'm going to be in Book Crafters. So it's like literally back to back. It's going to be a full
busy
day of
day.
carpool fun times. And then next weekend, Sean, I'm going to be streaming for 12 hours because we are going to be doing Extra Life 2.0. Ryan and I are going to be doing our 24 hours. So I'm going to start off the time with 12 hours, and then Ryan's going to be joining me swiftly after and then doing his thing. So we'll be giving you more information over the next few days, and we're excited to be hanging out with all of you. So
Damn.
there you go.
Nice.
Real busy times over here. Woo!
Just hanging on until Summer Game Fest is going to sneak up on us. Oh,
so
it's
excited.
right there. It's coming. It's coming. All right, Fee. Very nice. Bowza, top right-hand corner of the video. Where else can we find you on the internet?
Please add me on Xbox at Bowza13. I want to see your drivatar in this game. I want to smash into you in the races. It'll be fine. It's okay. We're not actually racing each other. It's just drivatars. It'll be fine. But also find me in the Discord. Like I said, we're playing games most weeknights in the evenings. It's a good time. We're just in there hanging out, BSing, having a good time. So
Yeah, I think
come
we're going
join
to be
us.
doing a little bit more Forza these days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Mitch, tell us about eBay and that .com of yours, my friend. Where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me everywhere at MitchPower1116.com. You can also find me at ebay.com/USR/MitchPower1116, where I'm selling these fine products. So make sure you guys go do that. Funny enough, some of these items, I literally just went on eBay, found sold items and priced them at that. Can you guys believe this Gears of War component kit, which just has elite stuff, is $130?
I can't believe it.
It's elite paddles. But yeah, feel free to go there if you want to buy something of mine. Cool. Otherwise, come check me out on Twitch, YouTube, all of the above. I will be starting Red Dead Redemption 2 this weekend. I will also be playing Mouse PI. Might do some battle golf. Might do some gambling with friends. I don't know yet. And of course, the YouTube shorts and TikToks and all those throughout the week. So check that out. Mitch Power 1116 everywhere.
Dude, I hope somebody buys something from you. I hope
That'd
somebody... First, I have a silly thing to say, but first, I hope somebody buys something from you full price. But I also hope somebody goes on there and makes you just a terrible offer, just as a just as a joke. I hope that happens. Go on there.
Jan 32's like, how about you want $10 for those elite paddles, huh?
Exactly. Yep. I hope you just have some fun interactions. And I hope you
that'd be great.
Man, that's pretty sweet. As for me, you can find me on Blue Sky, Sean Capri, Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants. You can find me on the Nintendo Drive every single Tuesday here at youtube.com/carpoolgaming, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live. Go watch the Forza Horizon 6 review. It's much shorter than this episode has been. So go watch it, go leave a comment, leave a like, and guys, let us know in the Discord, where also you can find me there in the Discord. Let us know if you want to start up a convoy, if there's like a group or something, or a crew. I don't think I saw that in this game, Bowser, where you can start up like a team or a crew kind of thing. We can figure that out. But if you guys want to play Forza, I feel, if I can just put this out there, Mario Kart World has failed us. Forza Horizon may be here for us, guys.
Did you see my comment in chat earlier today? I said Mario Kart World we have Forza Horizon at home.
Exactly. We really do. That's free driving around. I don't need to knock that game, but maybe if you guys want to do some multiplayer stuff, this is the one. This is as close as it ever gets in Xbox land. We never play the same game at the same time. Maybe it's this one.
This is it.
So Discord is where you're going to want to be. If you've been a listener for a long time, sometimes we hear this from you guys. If you've been a listener and you've been like just wanting to, you've been meaning to, or not sure about it's the best place, guys. Jump on in and you'll get connected with a bunch of great people. You'll also be able to find Mitch's Discord and everybody else's Discords from the Carpool team. Like, do the thing. Don't be shy. It's a wonderful place in there.
Even if you don't know how to use Discord, hop in, say hello, say you're new here, and we'll help you.
I cannot tell you how happy we will be to see you join in. It'll be the best. All right. That is it for me. What happened to my housekeeping notes? Where did they go? Goodness gracious. I'm going to thank everybody who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. We couldn't do it without you guys. And if you left, we would shut it all down. So thank you all so much to our ultimate producers, Brendan Myers, a.k.a. _Winter Gamer. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jonathan Brown, PME. Go listen to PME on Apple Music and Spotify. We make it easy for you. The link is in the show notes, linktrud.ee/PME.jib. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jonas Young, the originator of the Soft J. Couldn't do this without you, my friend. To Tony Baker, you handsome son of a bitch. And to Trucker Sloth, still hanging on with those Vegas Golden Knights. We'll see how you do in the next round. Our ultimate producers are absolutely bonkers with that level of support. And so if I hang on them and say their names a little longer, guys, they deserve it. You're amazing. Yep. Platinum producers, Brian, Reese, Rizzle. My goodness gracious, man. Just the top tier type of person. We love you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you to our gold members, Adam K, Awesome Dave 1337, Benny, Brad Moore, Cecily Carrozza, who kind of sounds like one of the cars in Forza Horizon, I gotta say. Dan and Luma, thank you so much. Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Jan 32, Laura, Liger Woods 330, Mr. Giggles Teehee, Patrice Mallette, Peje EP, Stephen M. Keller, Technical Michael, and also Uncle Tim Paullin. We couldn't do this without you. Patreon.com/carpoolgaming is where you go. Just an ass ton of exclusive content, ad-free stuff you get over there. Choose the tier that's right for you if you want to be shouted out at the end of the episode. The gold members and above get the shout-outs. For me, for Mitch, for Bowser, for Fiablo over there. Thank you so much for listening to episode 432. We'll see you next week. Bye!
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of the Xbox Drive. Now, before you drive off,
Be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget that we've got some awesome Xbox Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming for exclusive content. Links to everything are in the description. We'll see you next week.